Yo, what's up, everybody? I am back for another stream. We have lots to talk about tonight. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Trump bombed Iran again. We've started attacking Iran again. Go with clips. Trump is very pissed at Iran. They violated ceasefire. They attacked two vessels into the Strait like a couple of days ago. Chelsea, Trump talked about this while he's at NATO in Turkey, and he said he was not very happy with the Iranians. He's not happy with the RGC. He basically called them scum. He said they're liars or losers, and they asked him so they deal with Iran. Trump basically said, "No, I am not interested anymore," and he says he may consider doing the naval blockade again in the Strait. We bombed it earlier today. Crude oil's gone back up to like 80 a barrel. Also, later watched the nuclear low and close okay. We'll look at it in a second. I just want to look at their picture they were on stuff. Alright, just sure. Guess I'll basically later just have to save up. We'll look at the clips. Trump talking about this, and we'll watch the election with Fox. There's some articles about it too. So, standing up so much stuff. This is just all stuff. Shit, they post so much stuff. Alright, what's this one? Trump uses secretary
I appreciate that. You will get surprised. There will be that was a great achievement to earn your respect. Gave up and gave in. Gave it all up.
Basic reason why Trump is president is because when Trump first attacked Iran back in like February, early March, he asked Spain that using their naval bases for aircraft and shit, naval ships. And they basically told him, no, we're not interested in involved in the war because what? You're not involved. Like Bush and Tony Blair basically started that conflict. And, there's a lot of European countries that are kind of staying out of the war. And Trump got pretty mad at it. And also, they're also like NATO's also not particularly happy with him because he threatened with tariffs over Greenland. He tariffed him with all the tariffs he did last year. Then also, he's basically forcing tariffs to pay 5% of their GDP. Basically, forcing to pay more GDP on like weapons and stuff like that. There's some reason why he's mad.
But he shows you little to no swagger. He obviously doesn't have the all-time greatest sneakers on. He doesn't have anything really off the field. He's got some Under Armour stuff, right? This and that, but it's not like that. He's that guy on the field. He's not that guy off the field. But I did love what I heard from NFL Network yesterday. They reported that Tom Brady walked into his facility sometime last week and announced to no one in particular, I'm the baddest MF on the planet.
He wasn't really being too special. But you know, he constantly says, you know, whatever it means, all that like to intimidate them, and they kind of like some kind of like cozy up to him. Because they keep calling him like daddy, you know, it's just like that. He called me, they said, like in the Chiefs draft, he's off the bar. But he likes me, like, trying to be like the top dog. It's like, hey, we should be winning. We should be winning, you know, we had a NATO, so we should be top dogs. Okay, just one is this. Oh, alright, this is something wrong. Okay, let's go.
It's not because that, because I know you fuckers will sit 100 donuts an hour and it didn't seem like a signature road win. It seemed like more of a team win, right? To me, yesterday was mostly about Thomas, Edward, Patrick, and Brady. So does that qualify as a signature road win? I say yes, that he was 3-4 on the road in the postseason. So I'm going to remember that one. We have to go to the next one. I got to get my stone next so we can go. If possible, he was better than ever yesterday. I know he's going back and forth, and there have been times this year where you're telling me, look, he's just lost so much.
They trying to kill him 2 years ago. They've been trying to like basically kill every U.S. president. So.
Did they protect you? Yes, they did. They did a hellacious good job of protecting him against the number one sack team in the league. Couldn't tell yesterday. Wait, how do you make Leather? Is it, do you feel the raps? Remind me of the Joey Bosa line previous week. Wait, how do you Foxborough against the Chargers, and Joey Bosa told him in the fourth quarter, I don't run it so fast. You know, give me a chance, because I'm getting here in 2.5 seconds, and the ball's gone in 2 seconds. It just wears out the pass rush.
People made a big deal about that. I remember.
So to me, again, velocity and accuracy, it was right up there. I saw no diminished skills from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. He looked like Tom Brady. And seriously, I wondered if after the game, Belichick still quietly seething over the fact that his wrists were slapped and he was forced to trade his man Jimmy Garoppolo at the trade deadline a year ago. Do you think he still thinks that? Seriously, probably. I think he might. But I think Joyce was keep Tom Brady. To me, I want to play until I'm 45. Are you going to bet against him? Because I keep telling you, there's one man in sports I just don't bet against, and it's that guy. If you're going to protect him like you're going to protect him. Okay? That's right. But I think the thing, Skip, is that we talked about that said this. You got to take something away. I know you're going to say you got me 2 more leather yards, 3 touchdowns in October. They ran 3
I got 3 exactly. Putting in this big box right here.
I can actually take 2 more. I only need 1.
I put 3 in the big box. I just figure out how to make my voices.
I need 2. Never mind. Wait. I don't see any.
It's time for a hot topic of the day, sponsored by Sprint.
Wait, no.
We took the most controversial
This is what we're going to do. What we're going to do is this. We're going to take our load up to the top of the map. And then as soon as I'm able to...
Cheers, like.
As soon as I'm able to...
There you go. I don't know what he's going to do, man. I really don't. I feel like I just lost so much track in this war. You know, I just remember back in baseball, we get wiped off the Tyson station. They had ground wiped off the whole. You know, civilization over there. You know, that rants with open straight off the stairs and crazy a lot. He's got that major tank to wipe out their entire infrastructure, their electricity sites they ever did. Then, like a month ago, we started to schedule like a major attack. This one is MOU. It's like signed, but I don't know what's going to do that. I know he's like pressure like Sunnyville because he's only like a month and maybe up the whole like going to the streets. The global markets are like in the drinks. of collapsing like a month or two if the conflict kept going. Especially if Iran like decides like goes straight and hold the gold energy market hostage like he did earlier in the year. And also his effectiveness of lead rates is going to decline. And Iran knows that we've sort of saw what the war since Iraq. Also know that Trump's programs have rapidly gone down since then. They know that if the reason why I ever made a deal with us because they know that if they hold the global energy market hostage, it will affect gas prices over here. It will affect Trump's programs. What they're basically trying to do, basically trying to basically ruin your reputation of the U.S. and on the global stage. Because Europe is not happy that we came that's the reason why Trump's been pissed at Europe for like NATO for not giving us weapons or not using your ships. Anything like that. So I don't know what he's gonna do. There's just been so much contribution into this. I don't know. What the wait and see.
There's a stupid level on each character.
I agree with that. And what do they have?
Hunter has his own ceasefire, which is what we're asking him.
Do you guys give me the others before we go?
20 and 10 with 334 left.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
I got you. This is not the first seat.
Wait, actually, he's actually doing better. I think on a
first time
I just got 4 out of 4 tickets.
the team felt they've been wrong. Everybody is they need to change the rules. They need to be able to do this.
Oh.
Stop letting it come down to this. I've been told we're not going to let one call
You're trying to sex me.
Now everybody wants to let one call, even coaches, one call determine the outcome of the ball. Well, still, 13 really and niggas to do but give the fact, we're not going to give the Rams any credit.
I've got 99 water.
All those big flashy numbers.
Well, isn't it? I mean, it hasn't anything to do with your raw odds. Every time we make a deal with Iran, the Iran doesn't respect it. So, and we never got the 90 trade deals that Trump promised.
And the rate he was going to run
I'm pretty bad starting the journey out.
Yes, it should have been fast and fierce. I saw it in real time. I said, that's a flag.
But also, Iran shut off the internet. They can't have, they don't need weapons either.
No. The guy made a mistake. But it's not. I'm sure we go back over time. We'll find more egregious mistakes that officials have made.
Oh, shit, I have to rest too. Damn it.
But officials like players together. Just like we see guys, he's been pressing the whole game. Why is he not pressing now? Because he doesn't remember
Should never win in, should never come this war. Like you're saying, we should win this war, it would be a disaster. Just look at Afghanistan and Iraq. It's gonna be a very long in this war. Like I said many times, Trump should never went in. It was a big giant mistake. I knew that this was going to be just like another endless war because we don't have an exit strategy. We can't. There was you're saying originally we were just going to stop them getting nukes. Then like a week later, they we want to get rid of the entire do a full machine change, get rid of IGC. Even though they can originally say, oh, it's going to be 2 week, operation, and it's 4 weeks, 6 weeks from now. So, March, let's make it for 4 months, man. Let's make it for 4 months.
people out. They should have.
So,
They did.
I got mom strength.
I don't know.
But they still were in position.
It's just, the whole thing is bullshit. That MOU is like bullshit because Israel didn't, respect it, get bombed in Lebanon, Iran also didn't respect it because every time we say, oh, we're going to be talking to the Iranians, like, and Iran say, you say, oh, that's not true, we've never, plan on speaking to the US. The whole thing is just fucking bullshit. These whole deals are making sure to manipulate the stock market, the oil markets, all these people, probably him too, in the administration are making money off of TV military conflict, or do a ceasefire, make it money. There's still be so in the administration, which is bad. Like the day before, they were actually federal. So it's just fucking ridiculous. There's no hope to the Democrat Republican does a fucking investigation into this stupid ass administration with all the insider trading, all the corruption they do. It needs to be exposed. These people need to be held accountable for all the insider trading that they've been doing for almost 2 years now. Because they are destroying the global economy, destroying the global energy markets, they're killing the economy. They're going to lose the midterms. I feel sorry for him. I don't want these dumbass socialists to get in. Like, I wish conservatives would have midterms, but they haven't fixed the economy. They stopped mass importation. They haven't stopped any of the wars. They don't discuss as a war. They haven't fixed healthcare. The only thing that they can help feel is close people. That's it. Besides that, they have no idea what just companies and idiots. If I knew he was going to do all of this, guys, I would never vote for him. Sadly, I voted for Trump during the elections because I thought he was going to fix the economy. I thought he was going to get us, I thought he was going to stop all the wars. I thought he was going to deal with the world mass politicians, get all the criminals out. I thought he was going to bring out the try to bring out the bad and get better people that we bring out the wars. So he hasn't done anything. Just what they're doing. So, go listen to more politics. We got there.
Those officials are all faceless. I don't know their names.
No, mine's Kathy.
Referees. I know some of
Yours is Kathy.
In this case, I look at these guys.
Oh, I'm
It's actually true, Jess. Jess, actually true. I gotta look it up. I don't know if that's true or not. It says so much crazy shit, so I don't think that's true. I have to look it up.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to hook up with me at the Christmas party.
I'm going to call their names. I don't know who should have thrown the flag.
Let's keep this relationship professional.
Is he the guy? I have no idea. The back judge, Todd Coca. Should
I
he
know,
put this
I
flag
know.
out?
Listen, I told Jack yesterday, listen, you are a wonderful lawyer in the word man.
Kid, Jimmy Carter's so good.
Really, this relationship is purely platonic, and that's how it's going to stay.
So to speak,
That's how it's going to stay. That's how it's going to stay.
So
I don't listen, Kathy.
you've got to be more accountable. The
Oh, well.
NFL needs to come clean with it.
Oh yeah, he's been pissed at Spain since March, since the war started. He wanted Spain, basically wanted Spain to he wanted let Spain borrow their ships and all that stuff. And, Spain basically told him no because they didn't want to get involved in the war. And also, that pissed Trump off. And he said, "Oh, I'm not doing more trade with Spain." So, it's just a whole kind of show.
On the desk with a hammer and she looked directly in my eyes as her eyes turned black. She goes, and I said, everything started floating. All the furniture, the whole office started floating. John in accounting just exploded.
This was probably his greatest coaching performance.
Typical
Yeah,
guy.
probably this was better than the one that he pulled up in
Typical
1990 when they
Had to
did
get
what
with
they
her
did to the
antics.
local big.
Kathy is such a rascal. Kathy is such a rascal.
They held
I
the
swear,
LA
that's why I
right.
love her.
They averaged 3 points a game. So he held them.
Oh my god, that's so ridiculous, man.
I think Kathy is the other guy.
Well, they might win the World Cup, so Manchester's favorite World Cup, and I'll pitch Triple J.
I fucking exploded. John, you exploded. You exploded.
The game plan was
See what's going on here. Let's see what
I don't want
Kathy.
to get, I don't want to get too far into the schematics.
I see what's going on, but I'm not seeing Kathy yet.
Patriots played 4 down linemen, and at times they played what we call underpush. If they would walk Dante Hightower, or they would walk Van Owen, or put him on the line of scrimmage. Because they said, you're not going
It's
to
just
Oh my god, Jack. Oh no, man.
and they could not.
Like they don't
Because
recipes
Oh,
and once you learn
no.
things.
The rest of these are just barrels and boxes. Yeah,
This was the Super Bowl. And you know.
Is Kathy up here?
I'm not going to get
Another one.
He's so petty, man. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, it's so fucking petty, dude. Let's not make an example here. Let's say if China, decides to go on a war with Taiwan, right? And China basically asks, "Oh, can we use your naval ships? Can we use some of your bases?" And like Trump said no, then Xi Jinping said, "Alright, I'm gonna cut trade off." It'll be fucking petty because China's a pretty trade partner. All their stuff comes from China. Like China's thing is just like super fucking petty. That's just me, guys. I'll let you have a different opinion than me. And I think it's just ridiculous.
How I get poison? I didn't know that. I just been sitting here.
It's just stupid.
But yeah,
I'm gonna die.
saw last night with the virtuoso.
He'll eat food.
What's this?
Defense and Coach Belichick, he always
Bit of food?
makes sure
A bit of food? Oh, you think you want
that he does not take the credit.
Okay.
Because we have good
It's
players.
not Russian
And
Did we
Ukraine.
find Catherine?
they're not
Did we
Aaron
find Catherine
Donald,
or
they
no?
don't have the name of Aaron Donald, or they're not Patrick Peterson, the linebacker, not Luke
It's
Kuechly,
29.
Bobby Wagner. Sometimes they get lost.
Oh, guys, look at the circle. Look at the circle. Captain, do spot.
Tremendous tacklers. When they get to a spot, the guys going
All right, follow me, guys.
They don't blow aside.
Got the question by Mr. Captain.
They work extremely hard.
Follow me again, follow me again.
They blew their
I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
Time is on the exit. Captain could be starving right now. He could be under gauntlet rule. The gauntlets are savages. You know what I'm talking about?
To let you know how late he was with the ball. Devin McCourty's giving back.
That's like forced her to play Tarkov.
He came from right
Because we win.
Yes, he's the backside corner. And he sees it. He's like, let me go by high horse. Brandon Cooks realized that I'm
This chest right here. We shove and shove him. Here we go. I rock you, skip, dip that off. Go half on a stack on my day. Read your pocket shit.
Okay, so 9 second team.
And you can go down here, yes?
And they brought more pressure. And what we started to see was the Patriots
You got here.
start to turn up the pressure. And Coach Belichick does not want to bring the safety out of the middle of the field. He hates it.
I'm just gonna run past him. I'm just gonna run past him.
I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna take the safety out of the middle of the field. And you will
Jesus
not be able to read what I'm doing.
He's a wheels.
Little
This
whoopsie.
was.
Oh my God, the rats are poisonous now.
I already got 6 rings.
No.
Let's just the guy's wedding dance. I probably shouldn't have the poisonous. He just
Ugh. Oh my god, that was Oh, that was so funny watching that. I was watching Aspen. I was watching Aspen go when that happened. It was fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh, I showed that. He looks fucking
There is one man in sports you do not bet against. His name is Tom Edward Patrick. I warned you.
Okay, come here.
Once,
Do I get strapped down?
3 times.
Oh my God, I got 7 out.
Because of the ultimate hat.
Yeah, hit the trap. You guys reach in my pockets.
He did it to you again. When you least expected it, when you most
She's
ready to
talking
bet
about
against it, he
Yeah,
turned
it's
into
always the rack. It's always the rack.
It's not my ad. That's not me. I think that's whoever was filming that. That's not
Tom
me.
Brady now
This thing's
has
so
6
good.
rings thanks to 6
This is
game-winning drives in the
so.
4th quarter of overtime. That is impossibly, unbelievably, astonishingly all-time clutch. And he did it again last night up against his greatest degree of difficulty. I told you on Friday this would be his greatest challenge in a Super Bowl. But he had it for I think it's my turn. Wade Phillips has always had Tom Brady's number. Last we saw that in the AFC Championship game following the 2015 season in Denver. Right? Correct. Wade Phillips has had Tom Brady's number because Wade Phillips knows how to play Tom Brady, especially if he's got the firepower to play him. He has the best defensive line in football, and he has the best quarterback tandem.
Wait, guys, we gotta get to that circle ASAP. I just run past all these guys. What do you think?
So Tom Brady was really up against it last night without a single deep threat. His deep threat from last year was a ram last night. We just talked about him, Brandon Cooks. His deep threat from all the year was a kid named Josh Gordon, who's back in
Did you
rehab.
not read the books and stuff?
Unfortunately for him, after 11 games as Brady's quote-unquote quasi deep
Let
threat.
me go back. Well,
Last
me
night,
and
Tom
Jimmy
Brady
can go to this next one.
beat the Los Angeles Rams without completing a single deep pass.
Listen, I'm gonna clear a path to the circle, right? You guys just stay back.
0 balls last
I'll
night.
clear a path to
Don't
the circle.
accept the one
I will lead us into the thick of
0 balls on 0
Put your
balls.
respect up. We're on tap here. It's a
And
tight
what
match.
happened was you least expected. Michael Jordan happened.
Kick off the match.
With the money on the table, with the step to the highest, with the Super Bowl cheaters.
I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. All right. Not Conjuring said it earlier. I don't know. It's been so much years now. Someone's been wanting changing minds on this. So we have to go just wait and see. So
4 straight plays. 4 straight.
I think he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good, actually.
5-play drive. And let's break them
I mean,
down.
everything's one stack. I think
The
that's
first one comes. This was the breakout one. This is one that broke the ice. This comes straight out of the I formation with Brady under center.
Down here.
Broken down.
Smart
wrong.
Russia. Buttons
We
about Russia.
spring
Ukraine.
swamp. Here it's power level 2 now, guys. Power level 2.
And then he just sort of leaks out around it. And Brady throws a sweet little rainbow that goes for 18 yards.
This is
And
a
all of a
repeat
sudden,
seal of that
Brady
war. It's gonna
all
be
of a
built
sudden,
on
you
Putin's
just
not gonna
build the momentum. Then
Is he doing these
Who sacred
little
in that
things
war
like
because he
that?
knows he ends the war. He'll just make it look like a game. Just make it look bad because everybody fought I fought there. It's just roll for us. Like roll for like Ukraine in like a couple of days. I'll say it's not like it's been a conflict. It's 5 years now. After officers suffering right now, it's become like what hard sanctions on Russia. But also, I don't know because it's like Ukraine has now election since the Russia became more solid. That's basically keeping in power. Like, I don't know if it's country or not. So, I don't know. Also, Russia was not in elections because, it's a authoritarian. So,
Outside and throws a strike. To Rex Burkhead, his backup running back for 7 more yards. Here we come. Burkhead split out wide again, and throw, run straight up the seam.
I know you can use the water. Yeah.
Triple coverage. There were
That's-
3 layouts
This is
within
separate.
striking distance of the football. John Johnson put a
for sure.
safety.
I'm looking for Catnet right now.
Trailing along with
I have not seen it happen
I don't
yet.
have any, it's poison and barbs, and those don't show up.
Big boys, I found another one of those
those
cans.
best goal of the game for the biggest game
Yeah,
of
we'll
the
see.
whole night.
Hopefully that
Longest
war ends,
pass play,
because I
29
feel bad
yards.
too.
It was also
They're little
the
children.
Ukraine
play of
people
the
and the
night
Russian
by either
people.
team.
So hopefully that ends.
Nice
I'm
catch.
coming.
It's like an all-time great throw into
Save
actually
me,
some triple
save
bracket
me,
coverage
see,
to Gronkowski down to the 2-yard line. And you know the rest of the story. Sony Michel takes
Some
it.
talk about Rome
Basically,
again. Rome
that
was
was the
kind of a big
football
topic
game.
in this
10
NATO.
to 3, and that would have stood up.
Awesome.
Wait, oh, you guys, I'm gonna make a portal onto the edge today.
He had lost his fastball.
So
And you know what?
What
He
room's
owed
the
Tom
trapper?
Brady last night.
you
What
need,
happened a year ago on
law
the
room.
stage against Philadelphia. I'm going to remind you, Nick
Oh, I
Foles
lost
is
all my
really
shows
good.
somewhere
Last
along
night
the
I
way.
told you just how great Nick Foles is. And I don't throw around great
I'm
very
not
often.
really sure when
He is
that
great.
happened.
And your Eagles, with 1-2 wins, are about to have to
Give me,
make a
give me
big
one second. Give me
mistake.
one second.
They can try to
One
franchise
second, wait,
Trey
wait.
Carson, Nick Foles, and keep Carson Wentz. And
Not true, by the way. Not true.
Nick
Not
Foles
true.
hung 41 points on Bill Belichick's defense.
Wait, so what I'm gonna do instead is not make a portal. You know what I mean?
Now, Butler last year,
Like, you know how Christopher Columbus burned his shins when he came over here the first time? That's like us with a portal.
really good offensive line.
We don't get a portal. That way we try even harder.
So, what did Bill Belichick do last night? Did he do anything shifty or sneaky?
Found a weird candle.
Clever or outrageously creative? I saw nothing. I saw exactly the same defenses that I saw against the Chargers and the Chiefs. I saw mush rush. I saw
Look at this rude
6 or
essence.
7
Like
Patriots
you
just
do,
sort of hang around the line of
like you
scrimmage, and this gets the
Almost
Chargers.
there.
Just hang around, and all of a sudden, 3 or 4 come and 3 or 4 drop.
400
That's
yards
a
in that
macro.
girl.
It's hard to pick up. It wasn't like you
Yeah.
could put it on tape before, so there was no
You
shock
kissing me right
value.
now?
Because
Yes.
I've been
Alright,
the same
there you
defense 2 straight playoff games,
Bitch,
you get
and
kissed.
somehow
Yes, you
the
receive
Rams
more.
could not block.
400-year-old Scandinavian people. On behalf of 400-year-old
It's been a
Scandinavian
lot. Rome was the big
people.
discussion, obviously. So it's the reason why I saw it
400-year-old
on the
Scandinavian
clips.
people sent on me. Dick.
Scandinavians aren't even real. They're like the Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah, they're the people with the pointy ears. Ever talk about the guys that shoot the bows? Yeah. You get confused with Lord of the Rings, pal.
Shannon, other than your wretched jinx, what happened?
Ridiculous.
It is a wretched
Green.
game. That's what I'm saying. That was the smartest
Yeah.
thing.
Absolutely absurd.
You can switch it.
Like, where are you? In this?
Yeah, I'm in this game. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking.
Thing is, too many cooks in the kitchen. Pop in there. See what's going on.
Took the game home. Tonight over.
I'll be there this time, guys. I'll be there this time.
I cue high moment there, boss. Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not only am I the only wizard on the team, but I have the highest IQ.
We know this.
Yeah.
So what?
Okay, hold on now. What's your Mincy score?
I'm really getting hurt.
I don't know. Like I said, make sense. We'll see.
Oh, look at that open Jimmy Grenade.
Yeah, except something.
It's so hot.
So nasty, muggy, wet in here.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you just get sick. I ain't delivered yet.
Agreed. I don't know what happened.
They walked right at
Something
you.
is wrong with Gronkowski.
Well, he had your back for the majority of his offseason.
I'm not the biggest fan of them. You know, it's kind of a little bit. I'm not saying it's not psycho. He's kind of a little bit crazy. I wish we had more serious like sectary defense.
small, so I
You
thought.
doing pretty good, Jamal.
Yeah, so I'm looking at him, and
This is
then
your
the
friend.
All right.
All right.
Smart
All right,
clothes,
we'll show you
space
this.
leadership, so
the
Very
impact
good.
happen a lot quicker. And now in concussion protocol, also.
Check
Oh,
this
it's
out,
just
check this
something
out.
like that. Sorry, guys. It's kind of like, but
He's the chosen one.
Belichick team, 537 yards on Bill Belichick. Those are the most.
they're incompetent.
You gotta,
They're
I know this is where
incompetent
Captain
people.
is. We gotta find him quick. He's like starving and scared.
Trump has the wrong people trying to. He has the wrong people trying to negotiate with Iran. He's having Libya and some of his generals even to go negotiate with Iran against the RC. Sorry. Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff have no foreign policy experience. They're both real estate guys. And they're making fucking business deals for the Middle East. You know, that like bumping the crop to the Middle East. You know, I'm sorry, but he needs to send a Rubio and like his generals go try to negotiate with Iran. Then having fucking Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. It's our but J.D. Vance is just not good. It's not good look charming either. No, he's the Pope last year. It wasn't his fault. It's just back last I'm sorry. No, he said
And then shovel big
so
the
that's-
option one way, and then here we are, shovel pass against Travis Kelce.
oh, it's just alright. Guys, I'm at the wrong show.
But I thought Mitch was a quarterback. I thought he was gonna get like
Oh.
7 touchdowns.
Oh, they don't have any rooms?
But I don't
have any rooms for my sneer?
I was talking about it did do. They played exactly well that night. And I think we can agree to that. Minus that turnover, that might be a good.
Headshots don't work, and it's pissing me off.
Close to that. I'm not saying they're gonna play like that every week. But they can play somewhat close to that.
Finished?
No.
My job. What I witnessed last night by TV
Going.
was as shocking as just about anything I've ever witnessed.
This is basically the fright they made back in April.
Well, thank God he's here to help.
I'll see it fall through on this.
It
Well, he's
was
actually here.
almost as stunning as what I witnessed.
Yeah, I just need to be here for a moment.
Psycho coolers, yeah, the line's going right before he gets him.
He wants to take the oil, basically do Venezuela, take the oil.
That means
Super Bowl Falcons.
What?
It took me a
That's the
while to
next step.
sleep on it,
Oh,
to
shit.
process what I had
These
just
guys
So
think into the future. We just say, well,
But do you realize at
oh
home?
my God.
bro, these guys are all coming.
I don't believe that. I never believed that, by the way, guys.
He went into the fourth quarter with the lead. He was
I'm getting a little low on health points, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they don't take our fucking foreign policy team seriously. They don't take the administration seriously. It's a dime on you.
And he lost that football game with that lead until that happened last night. And it wasn't even close. It was 21 to nothing.
Rat.
They were ahead 27 to 21 going to the
We
fourth.
got this.
I'm gonna.
We got that. Got that. We got some fire on it. This Jagger is amazing.
First quarter.
With the fire rooms and the fire rooms.
I thought that New England was going to
Kill this rat right here.
I'll bet you
I
did.
said I did.
Was it teetering on a blowout? Teetering
Why
on a
is a
blowout?
rat hidden for the same as a giant, magical, ethereal rock
But I
virus?
still thought because there were
Hey, we're clear.
flashes and flourishes of Tom Brady.
Yeah, you guys should probably touch. Well, you guys should touch it at least one time.
Spectacular. He said,
Your mind fills with the knowledge of a new dragon. Look at an empty dragon
27
shield,
to
boys.
21, and the
You mean you
ceiling
talk with the dice
doesn't
table,
come to
baby?
that stage fell in on the New England Patriots.
Oh,
Because the yards in the fourth quarter
Be sure you talk to the
were
rest.
231 yards just in the
What
fourth
are
quarter.
What a shit show, guys.
Yeah.
What a
That's why
shit
everybody
show.
remember some kill thing. And you were like, oh, yeah.
Tom Brady in the fourth quarter went 3 out of 10. Yards in the fourth quarter. Tom Brady, I told you, played the two greatest fourth quarter / overtime.
I was like,
Super Bowls. Those are the two greatest I've ever seen.
Where's this lady?
The
Downstairs?
the lady is right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
That is sure they are. That's why she fucking. That's why she never poked the bear out in the first place.
Series of
Well,
one
she
great
could've
lateral,
been in the first place, like I said. Our government doesn't understand that. They're paying the price.
So
Yeah, it's just some other stuff.
We are looking.
And then 25 and 21.
Can we get a slow?
He's gonna say we serial say terrorism was.
No,
Well, we get this guy at the White House last year. It's funny as the former,
One person to always be taking around while the other two
he's
are
the
not.
guy at the leader.
It's true that
It's funny how this guy was like the former guy, and it's like half the White House. Oh my God, it's insane.
Sitting around every time from another two just dying a horrible, violent, violent.
Breaks off like CJ and whammo, he's gone for
Fix everything.
58 yards.
The other one.
We
We also need a guy who comes in at the last second, hits one hit at the end, and then drags him out. He's in there.
Yeah.
I found the guy. I found the guy on the ground. He says, "Oh no, not another human. You're gonna leave me to die too."
And the goals in concussion protocol.
Yes, that is actually that's yes, we will be doing.
All of a sudden you're starting to
Like the
Oh
last
my
one, man.
God.
Got us wound up, promised us power and glory, said we knew how to get rid of a big screaming war tank. He got what he wanted, some weird dragon kick stuff, and then he said he
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with this guy. He was a terrorist. Like, I wouldn't want to fuck with this
I
guy.
just slowed down the other degree. So I bet you're just like him. So I think that it's I don't think, honestly. That would be horrible. No, oh God, no. I didn't see it. Don, I know.
It's just kind of funny. That, you know, kind of like friendly with Syria. You know, it's funny how like Trump like put a bomb in Syria airport back in 2017. I don't think I will say terrorism for something. I had this guy at the White House last year. It's just pretty funny.
I swear to God, I swear to God. I swear to God. We're dead. We're gonna die. Guys, my stomach's about to break. You guys can get here right now. My stomach's about to break. I got like 3 more hits.
And normally when you go wide outside the tackle, you're gonna break it out. But he goes there and plays.
No, I don't trust fucking Nabu. I don't trust Leon, my dog. He would fucking destroy my dog.
I love what they did. They call it a black home base.
Take this, Rat!
Yeah. So I don't know what you're doing. Cover 2.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Good job! I'll use my fire sauce.
Dude.
No way Rat can survive.
I was legit. The Israel Lebanon was legit part of the MOU. And Israel was legit violated 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't trust fucking Yahoo to watch my dog. So, no way. No way. No. Sorry, don't trust him.
Salsa was invented
Do you not trust him?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Japanese took juice.
Spell is former friend. Full Japanese partners who does.
How would you rate Roger's performance?
Which one played it? We invite guys. Oh, guys, look at this
Sorry. Big watch this club. Going to the native transplant watch this.
You dirty show. Oh, yeah. Yes. Where that come from? Yeah, he's pretty sure. It's your boss?
I should really do that violation paperwork. We call it a whole lot. So I should
I
say
touched
more.
his face. No, I
Do
tell the
that.
guy that said, don't leave me to die, but I let you die.
Look at the
Oh, yeah.
last step.
Yeah, you actually, you. I gotta make a portal. I'll place it right. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That would be.
There we go. There we go. Because I'm gonna keep one on you know, I'm big old Jimmy. Make our kill. If we make the kill, I'm gonna be able to make that crazy sound. Into my voice? If we make the kill, we'll make the end go, then you have to snap the gun to the from something
Look at this one.
Yeah, wait, hey, are you like a live gimmick or not? I am alive. I eat it fucking
It's kind of crazy how he basically kind of picked TikTok back up because he was originally against TikTok the first term.
Are you guys done with
Also, he used it during the election. He did. I used to watch his videos.
Yeah, we're done. You need to find
Oh, about that. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we're killing him. I think we killed him. I sure think I make my sound though, because I think I need broad.
I agree with that. You start doing these campaign promises, man. You wouldn't have these fucking dumbass socialists who just kept your promises. It's a dog on you ain't done what Republicans ain't done.
What we got from the Wizard of Pig?
Gimmick. Where are you? Gimmick.
Like I gotta go on another bitch. I gotta get broad. I'm going on another bitch. I heard I need broad too. And we brought James out. We brought James
If you
out.
just if you took this campaign promises,
I remember swap cards.
none of these like socialists would be winning if you just like say economy got out the wars, right? You know, got the criminals out with deportation, made out fixed healthcare, local debt. Then more conservatives would be getting elected. So it also is a Donald Democrat where they get too much votes on anything in politics, he's saying he's saying Trump's Hitler, Trump's fascist, all that stuff. The Republicans went to go by the neocons, they're like Lindsey Graham take Israel, scientists who are obsessed with getting money in Israel, giving more money to like Ukraine, and gives fault in wars too. And also them like about fixing the economy.
You say ancient Mexican flesh balls?
It is fresh. The whole thing is fresh. That's what makes it so special. What do you made it? You don't. You didn't know it until it was slow. You shouldn't mess with it.
Hope it's true for it Wednesday.
Biobuck animal bark crushes in a kiln, forced out by his mighty golden swamp.
So basically just got saying the same shit over before
I
like so many
literally
presidents
don't
about
know what
probably
75% of
two
those things
so
are. Like,
we'll move on and look at something else politically. I just wanted to like look at some something saying it's like negative side, especially about like the launch.
I'm at a crazy place, guys. I'm at a crazy place. I don't know if this is part of our quest, but I've reached a crazy place. Oh my God.
I want to get rid of McDonald's, they'll never work. I'll watch this one.
Just coming back. I'm coming back. There was a teleporter right outside of the cave. You could just dump her back on.
The outstanding if we wanted it all of a sudden. But
I don't think
certain
so.
circumstances that they've been
Gosh,
dealing with as a-
Better not eat cancer.
So
I
let's
mean,
just go through this.
Yeah.
good thing, good thing.
The Cowboys come out.
Yeah, as far as they go.
So I've been assured.
True.
That's
True.
That Jerry Jones off because
True.
he's right the slave, but that's Jerry, that's not Jerry.
So young
Let's
Cassidy
say-
pushing his way into Cornfeld and Reckless is always that boy's gonna give himself killed. But if he's braving the Garu, he must know a way to deal with the Belgar.
And
There's no other reason he can do something quite so stupid. Look, I need to ask my ass to go after him. You need to fight your way into Cornfeld and pick up his tail. Cornfeld is no joke. That's where the Garu lives. If the Garu were trouble, you're going to start. This whole thing is outrageous.
What's up, Marcus?
Or
Coming
more
over
about
to right now.
Yeah, what is going on? I mean, listen, old guys, man. I think start like, let's gather everybody up, bring them all over here. My way. This is the lovely. We got flags here, we got trees here, we got berries here. I mean, no wonder.
That's not
No
true.
wonder the
Wages-
goblins over there, the Garu.
That's not
I
true.
went over there, it looked like
Wages
shit.
have gone down. Inflation's outpacing wages. It's not true. I wish it was true, but it's not true.
Make sure you're as prepared as you can be before you get faced with battle. Give this up, you get started. Dragon Slayer reward pack, where's that? To Dragon Slayer reward pack.
If you leave them on the field.
Find the restless spirits and help lay them to
Breathe,
rest.
clay,
They only appear at night.
Heartland.
You can see that.
What?
Find the restless spirits and help lay them to rest. You guys don't have that quest?
Where do you see that?
From the Google. Did you guys find the key in the well and talk to the spirit?
I don't know.
No, I've got a key as well in time experience. Did you find the pebble in the bush next to the tree and find the key in the That's not what I said.
I agree with you. Sounds like concepts never work. Still get Russia failed. Well, why you think all the Eastern European countries never joined Russia? They came back to being basically independent countries. At least when the early Baltic went to Western, they were saying so, people never find out lived on these footprints for now. It's like a 100 phase, and eventually go back down and realize it's false and actually committed or disaster.
Sad story.
Oh, find the Rex spirits now that later as they only appear at night. Okay, all right, that's chill. That's chill.
I exercise shit out, so I just a long time. Hey,
Let's see, how many were judged?
So I already talked
Put
to
it
the
in
guy.
Tuesday, go rolling bomb
I
shit.
already talked to the guy.
Go to the sugar, release the Trump bomb, so I would press it right.
Oh, yeah, there's you two of a quest thing. Give yourself up and push forward into Gordon Fennell.
Rip
Then
again,
speak the
then
wise old man
Trump
on
gets
the
back.
farming skill,
Same
lay to the
thing
road. So
going on
you speak
because
the
they're all
old man,
bad. They
skill,
go over
give the
reasons
farming
and
skill
signs to
bell.
the press today. I didn't realize Rosie was from President Trump and this Trump
You gotta go.
feels
The
like
wise old man
He was
was telling us
more
about
like
the others
close
that were
on
connected.
push
And I
arrows
got to
for
talk to you
Mars
at
and
farming
forth
spell, and then we can move
policies.
forward into the door.
Then any real concern about live and into weapon, much like Iraq, Kevin Webb's mass
I completed the quest.
from the Republican Party.
Rowan Harvey
Sure,
said,
I
"Oh
should
yeah, I'm not
do
doing that."
Ended up with
Fuck this
some
guy.
okay numbers, Skip, but that's not.
I'm
nearly
heading out.
good
I'm
enough
going to
to
Gordon
win.
Fell.
All right, let's
Get ready to go to Gordon Fell.
something
I'm
I'm
going
sure.
to Gordon Fell to get the farming spell.
Giants need to
Okay.
address their offensive
It'll be a long and perilous journey.
Now,
Very long and perilous. Don't expect me to come back over to that.
We're gonna watch this.
Farming spell is no different.
Odell can't come back.
All of you boys follow me.
Oh, I see it.
A lot of it's gonna have no
Okay, let's go.
They're not gonna have time to move these down the field.
Uh,
That's fine. I can get your second, get two of these. Okay.
I'm
I'm
coming.
Go with Sean,
so
good
my
boy.
takeaway for Cowboy Sharp
Oh, 15 minutes, that's too long, man. You're gonna get to find yourself. I'm sorry, we didn't watch the part that Ohio State us up.
Too many Texans out here frowning.
Groceries.
Trying to find a good one.
I'm James
Back
Tallarico.
to the
In
no
the state house,
deal.
I brought Coach Eloquent.
Stop giving people nicknames.
Which one should we
I don't know
watch?
why I didn't tell, but
You need
I need some
Tropical
lava.
Fresh
He was
sounds.
no Dell up at Lambeau in that playoff game. What you?
But we can't like,
Watch this one.
We're talking about the Giants Cowboys.
Okay, well, I'm just
I
gonna
need
frame this for you.
dude. I
So,
need
sure did.
what did I tell you throughout the
I need
offseason?
fire
Probably like
rings.
29
I
times.
think you
sitting
should
in
have a
this chair
collector of all the
throughout,
things.
like,
You know, it's
6
kind of my
months of
attention that
offseason.
monkey nuts and
I
old
kept
people take
telling
my
you
fire
the
rings.
Giants
good
are
in the
offensively
edit.
You said,
challenged. I kept telling you that over the last 6 games last year,
What the hell are you talking
they
about
did not score
whatsoever at
more
all?
than 19
In the
points.
slightest,
They
but
pushed the
they-
game
they-
at Lambeau Field. Not more than 19
Okay, guys, I've
points.
got a whole
And
day. I'm
they
amazing.
all of
They're
3
wearing
last
blue
night,
bandanas
no
and repping their
surprise
set.
to me.
I'm very scared. I'm in a bad part of the
Offensive
neighborhood.
line challenge.
I also
Because
forgot
know
I'm
that-
coming. I also forgot to sleep when I got back, so now I
I
just
did
have
too.
to for them.
Check
Listen,
it out.
we're
Check
gonna,
it out.
we'll build an
Didn't I
outpost.
tell
We'll
you
build an outpost.
We'll
that
build
they
an
have
outpost just 'cause they
to
get
know
you. Build an
one
outpost
game
and
to
pretend
keep
one of the
pressure
other
off the passing game?
We could
Didn't
be
I
pretty
tell you
bad
that
too.
Eli Manning, this is a quarter
Wait, I
point
see-
from
wait,
me.
because I see
I'm gonna
run
quote myself
past
accurately. I
this
told
whole
you
part and
Eli
get to the next
Manning
part. I
has
mean,
become the most overrated quarterback in all
Here's
of
about that.
pro football because he does have 2
Like
Super
the
Bowl
Boyd
rings
Quest.
we have two options. You either go left and
I don't know
explore
how
the
he
swamp,
did it,
or go
but he
straight
did it.
and explore the
And
next
even
area with the
Eli
red,
admitted
or
to us
the
at
golden
Houston,
circle.
sitting over there. That
Which one do you want to do, the
was
swamp or
his
the
pass
circle?
in
We need
Super Bowl
anything
history
from the
went to
swamp?
I
Tyreek
don't know. I mean,
and
there's a whole
Stucky.
other part of it. There's like this ego there, but I don't know.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Let's get to the
I want whatever gives me bronze. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want that on the
Games
staff.
that really counted, and that's really
Oh,
all
excuse me,
he
sir,
has
excuse
to
me, sir.
show because he's also led the league in interceptions 3 times. And last year,
there seems to be something in the
fourth
water.
league in interceptions. Hollywood,
Oh,
Blake
excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir.
Bortles, Brock
Excuse me,
Osweiler. That's the guy
Excuse me,
who
excuse me,
told
excuse
me
me.
throughout the whole
Excuse me.
offseason
Excuse me,
is going to win the NFC
Excuse me,
and get
excuse
to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my
Right
goodness
on
gracious.
schedule on Friday. He
Oh, my-
slipped off.
Oh, the Raiders, they're getting restless. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I will play.
What does that sound, Cena?
Yeah, Brett wants to start military operations.
Oh, my God. Well, you have a lot of the next one. Oh, my God.
I'm really shaking about that pick after what I saw yesterday.
Another
But we'll
Saquon
talk
Root over
about
here.
that in a few
What,
minutes.
extra help?
So back to
Just
what
Saquon
happened.
Root.
The Giants last year at Green Bay
More help.
game managed
On me.
13 points.
I got
They lined up against Carolina twice.
He's on a blood.
Balls for almost 73 yards and no touchdowns.
really a warrior. Oh, he got me.
That was a raw rookie fourth-round pick.
Not really a
Warrior
warrior
in the
anymore.
fire for Tony Romo in the first NFL
Like
game.
a thousand
Played in.
different sub.
Then in the second game, up
I
at
don't know what
Giants
that-
Stadium.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that
He
means.
was
not a war anymore. The
On a Sunday night in December.
Why was there a war in the first
It
place?
snowed that day all day.
Because
It was
it's
slush all over the field, and Eli said, I couldn't hold on to the football.
Don't speak to you later. Thank you, thank you. Hop on over, hop on over. I'm gonna make a quick base for us over here, okay?
Chapel made him pregame, but he didn't listen. I don't know what happened.
You have a photo for
I
that?
don't know what happened.
I do have another photo, but I think it's your
He went
stuff.
south instead of north. And no doubt
Exactly.
that he took
Yeah,
off
I need
and ran all
32
the way
stone.
to
I
the
can do
house.
another portal.
One
We're gonna
ball
make
he
a
threw
a
accurately
new little base. As we bicycle a little bit further in. It seems kind of close to our last one.
Grand total of 94 yards, but 60
you know what the 10 extra permanent
the
L's
only
over here?
touchdown of the game.
Hey, where?
So
I do.
you cannot
I
on
do.
the pace today.
What are you talking about?
And
say why
last night that he
So
played
what?
because I don't think he
told
would
you,
have because the
come
line is still
I'm
alive.
coming, I'm coming, I'm
And he
coming.
blocked the Cowboy pass rush. And the running game is still
Where is it,
not
where is it,
the
where is it?
running game.
Where is it?
I'm sorry. Who is it?
Where is it?
Help me out.
It's on the other
Who's
side of the
gonna
wall,
do it?
right where that
I
archer
told
is.
you all off
Good, you got to go.
Out. I thought they were
Oh,
going to be
shit.
Philly
You
side.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing? I'm coming. Guy. Like, what was she giving? We gotta make a new house. You gotta make a new house up here.
You and Marlon
You got to make a little bit. I think, you go. You fuck off 4,000 miles away and don't help us even.
So the point is, I thought Odell.
Oh, guys, we're in power level 3 zone now,
I'm
guys.
shocked he didn't
Be
try to play.
careful.
We saw the dance
Be
video.
very careful. Be very careful. I should be a little deeper. I should go like up here with this gold circle and just build that out here. What do you guys think? Yeah.
Straight ahead, okay? Then we saw the pregame.
Yeah.
video.
Sounds good. Follow me, follow me, gang.
Probably he's got his little tender on the ankle. But I'm thinking, Ben McAdoo, why don't you just tell him to decoy? And I know Chris Collinsworth made the point, you don't listen to the games.
I do not.
Follow me,
Okay,
gang.
Chris Collinsworth made the
Follow
point,
me.
gee, I'm surprised not.
I got an archer in the bed on me, and I'm gonna have a
at least just go out there.
Just run away, boss.
You know why you don't do that? It's hard to
There's some weird wildlife. There's some type of chicken. It's like
Thank you for bringing that up. That was my
sexy,
point.
right? Sea chicken.
Chicken that's
Yeah,
like
spicy.
chicken sandwiches.
This is a spicy chicken sandwich. Is ready for making.
Yeah, they're more rare than regular chicken.
There was a little pout going on, maybe a little negotiation going on.
I'm not going next to that thing.
Odell Thurman has made the statement.
Who's that?
I'm sorry, Odell. Beckham has made the resounding statement.
Oh, the dragon just fades through the
The highest in the league.
He's in the
Not just
building there.
wide receivers. He wants the most money of anybody in the league.
I'm gonna keep moving. Follow me, gang. Follow me, gang.
The rats are broken, dude. The rats are actually a broken mob. That little leaf can be 5 feet away from you and hits you every single
Will
time.
he be the highest paid receiver?
Every single
Yes, I
time it hits you.
absolutely believe he will be the highest paid receiver. He's not getting
Just take some water. Alright. Oh!
Honestly.
Well, honestly, I don't. Do I think he'll ask for
Oh,
it?
God,
Honestly,
Mr.
I
Giving
do.
Copper. Did you guys see Copper?
I want to be playing like Matthew Stafford. Jerry Reed.
I've seen Copper. I've seen Copper.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go to space. I'm gonna go to space. Let's go to space.
I call him
Uh,
in much
Mr.
ado
Giving.
about
Oh,
nothing.
can I call you that? Or
Two
is it
shots
second?
at the Dallas
Say what?
Cowboys.
Can I call you
last week.
Mr. Giving or check your phone?
Both of them, like, that indicated to me.
Mr. Giving, I found Copper. I'm gonna place him. I'm gonna place
Second
him.
year of being a head coach of the National Football League. Really wasn't taking the Cowboys that
I'm telling him, I'm gonna place him, tell him what it, and then you can tell us what it'll be after.
19 and 10 to 7.
Oh, sure,
And
sure,
I
sure.
think
I
he's
saw
like,
you clip
when
my
we started
body.
conferring with
Oh, no, you don't need that.
It was like,
Oh,
it
you
looked
don't
like
need that, you don't need that, you don't need that,
you
it's
know,
fine.
Don't worry about it. Just
Oh.
wait until next Monday night when we need you against the
Yeah,
Detroit
take
Lions,
it,
right?
take
That's how it came across to me.
place teleport.
So,
I'm gonna please everyone. And then we can make a house, make a little couple beds, and then we get a touch of copper and we win. You know what I mean?
And jeopardize my career.
Yes.
If trying to help you guys win.
I'm gonna light rest here.
I agree. Thank you very much.
That's your
Here's my
kind of culture, this
bottom
guy,
line.
I'm telling you.
It is
You
very
just- you
difficult
just
to win
follow
the way
the
you
snow.
think this team is going to win. You should pick them at least to win the NFC East. It's difficult to do that when your whole world revolves around
Very
one
interested.
player, Odell
Um,
Beckham Jr.
I think Trump would like to like make the open odds. He knows that whole market's run like like a press collapse, and he knows that he's a cool extra team like go down and down. And also gets like with the midterms. I think like Hank Seth and maybe some like he's like generals and like Leonardo and like all scientists and Bill Clinton are both a part of the basic pressure and Trump to break through military action to pursue like military action. So Tyler's going to go up, like he was just like go finish off his job. You know, he's been like asking like giving like ground troops out, the problem is like Congress will just like block it, things like Congress, they approve of people like ground troops. But it's gonna get blocked anyways. I mean, they're just gonna like continue with like the air campaign since they can't really, like send in, like ground troops and stuff. So we have to wait and see. See what happens with all this. So I'm not surprised. I do think we'll probably have it again.
Don't build a base, just TV.
Graham Plattner.
I gotta sleep with because my strength is at 29. I'm about to go out in the last watch.
Graham Plattner also officially dropped out because more of the like sexual assault allegations coming out that he was like raping a bunch of like women. Also like Bernie Sanders, Ron Connor was like more, and all the big Democrats basically withdrew their support to him. And like Susie Collins is like, oh, it's really you're going up and up, so they basically ousted him. So I think that that's a guy named like Troy Jackson. I don't know who he is. I might have to look him up. But Graham Piper's officially out. He should have been out for the Jacksonville. They should have never scored his god, especially when they had knocked the times. He was like, fucking balls. So let's just get into
2 games last year. He caught 4 balls and only 1 for a touchdown. Just for the record, I don't think that changed.
We're gonna talk about this later.
About time.
Everyone needs to work together and go to the swamp. Melee can get abyssal wet. Oh, no way. That's actually one of my favorite
How
weapons.
impressive were the Cowboys? They were extremely
And the stuff for the staff of light is there. Okay, sweet.
And I'm going
Let's
all
go.
the way
Wait,
out
where's
when
it
I
in the
told you
swamp?
all off season. They were
We gotta go back to the swamp, guys. Get the
impressive
abyssal whip for him.
last night once again.
The swamp is
It's
So-
an iron right now. The whip
They
is
did this. I
way.
want to just frame what happened last night.
You don't wanna
did
get
this
the
without
abyssal
their
whip.
best pass rusher, David
I
Irving,
love
who's
the
suspended
abyssal
for the first 4 games, as you know.
Copper I'm
They
seeing right
did
now.
it without what I thought was a steal of a 3rd-round pick. Jordan Lewis has got a pulled hamstring and has not been available through much of the preseason.
No, copper's like
And Jordan Lewis
copper.
is on his way
Gold
to
is
becoming
gold,
their best
I mean.
cornerback. Their best
All right,
cornerback
fuck it.
right now is
Let's
named
go.
Why
Orlando
are you sleeping
Scandrick.
with your eyes
They
open?
did it the whole. You said it was only 3-3 in the second half.
What?
Scandrick couldn't even
Gangsters.
play in the
Nothing
second
done
half.
with a
He
rival
broke his
game.
hand
Like, slide on
before
it.
the first half ended, and is
I found-
gone now.
I found
But
Copper.
it's in the wild, so you'll be sleeping with.
He's gonna have to have surgery for a
I
second
guess.
time
I don't
on the
know.
same left hand.
Any other
And
sippy sip?
still, it was 3-3
It's
in
got
the
Copper
second half.
though.
And Eli couldn't even take
Wait
advantage
for
of
the rest of
knowing
these on.
Orlando
That's
Scandrick.
the question, if you don't mind me asking, I'll hate this.
Tell my boy Brandon to get a little.
How many offensive lines do you think the Cowboys are gonna play against that will be equal to or worse than the Giants?
3.
The Giants have the best defense in pro
Yeah.
football. That's all I know. They do.
How many teams will
You think
the
they'll ever
Cowboys
figure out
face
survival
that
without
has
the
a
need for
worse
water?
or equal to offensive
Constant water.
No,
I told you
no,
all year.
survival
I'm not being
games
a hypocrite.
need water.
This is in 2020 hindsight. I told
Yeah,
you
otherwise
they're
you're not gonna survive.
terrible in the offensive line.
That's right.
Eric Flowers is a liability.
It's like saying, can they figure out living without water? And
Yes,
eventually
he's
it's
gonna be
like a
available.
solid
I
no.
think he was
Well,
really
actually, you can't
available
live
for
without
Eli
water.
last night.
John
He was
Daly
all
does
over from the start of the game. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. And by the way, they also did it last night. We got Anthony.
I actually know someone who doesn't drink any water and all he drinks is Red Bull.
Wait
I'm not
until
even
these
joking.
guys
And
start
Tom's
to get
bad.
healthy and that
And I'm,
defense is gonna
you think
start
I'm
to
exaggerating?
real.
I'm not. He was at my house for like 3 days, and he never. And I offered him multiple times. He never drank anything but Red Bull.
That's actually probably fine. I
Could you
can't think.
offer him?
I can't think of anything wrong with.
Of course.
Offer.
Of course, don't take accountability for his fucking
I offered
actions.
water. That was
Maybe he didn't like it.
cold water, cold filtered water, bottled cold water.
Okay, I found bronze, but there's a big motherfucker. There's several big motherfuckers here.
I saw Officer Traffic last week. Oh, he
Sean
knows that we
being
suck.
attacked by
He's a little late. He's a little late.
What the fuck is this portal?
You tap the water button really fast. It sounds like you guys smacking it.
Oh my god.
And now that I have bronze, can I make my cool wizard staff? I can't even put bronze in the kiln. What is this kiln for then? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yep, I'm good. No, I got it, boys. I got a really cool furnace. Yes, sir. I'm in tune. I'm in tune. I just made a furnace. Yep, that's where the copper goes. Boom, got it.
If that's the case, why are you dropping out?
Giant goblins here.
That
Because
guy.
wood is fire.
You need charcoal?
Oh, wait. Oh, you're a genius.
Genius.
What do you- I need tin with
Genius.
I need tin and copper.
Well, I found 10, but I'll tell you what.
What?
They legit,
Tell me, we survived.
they legit
Wow.
women who you
Oh my god.
hooked up
Too
with
long,
accuse you of
especially
fucking
between,
rape you with like
street.
40
Because I
grand
still
and
can't
like
make law rooms.
a
So, like,
girl's
I
pal
can only use
face
this
there,
number like
and
one more
you're
time.
like, you're like basically drunk as blackout
Why can't I
drunk,
make law rooms? I
dude.
don't understand.
Nobody listens to
And you like legit jerked off into fucking
I'm gonna teleport back out there and
40
just get a
parties,
ton of tin.
dude. So it's like, come on.
A ton of tin and bronze.
Like you cheat on your wife too.
Oh, I could be a high level wizard, I think. Oh, no, high level rune crafting. Oh, that makes sense. Rune crafting, I need.
Gotta keep on crafting.
Oh,
Keep on crafting.
oh my God, you'd be a level 50 rune crafter. You gotta be fucking my asshole. Oh my God, that's far. That is far. Is there any way to cheese that? Like, what if I only make one rune at a time and just keep doing the attuning thing? Is there any way to cheese that?
Ooh.
You should be collecting all those rune stones. Are you on the portal right now, Peter? Where you are?
I'm on the top portal, yeah. I mean,
Oh shit. Yeah, you're dropping out because you're a loser. Well, that's not gonna happen because you're leaving. So, Rip Bozo, you won't be missed. Rest in peace, you won't be missed.
Right now at Ashley, discover summer deals for every room in your home starting at just $3.99. Plus pay no interest for 5 full years. That's this.
all right, what's going on, guys?
Right, it's a witch hunt. Right. You have to witch hunt, guys.
Another server, I know that your deal was like some $8 or whatever. It's not even the same thing. I said, I just got kicked. So you know challenges. So we got some more information about Blackout and Blackout. It gives us a little bit of insight. Not going to possibly changing on Blackout and Blackout. I think I froze. Well, it turns out I was combat training. Well, that kicks it out. I know it wasn't combat training. So I'm not somebody that really knows the name of any of these overall trophies or anything like that. I didn't really chase it. I didn't really pay too much attention overall. All the servers I joined are live. I took over just sweaty servers and some monster accounts. I tried to join a lot of servers over here. So it seems like people were paying attention to the PlayStation database, the games together, and not getting the updates. And people were able to do the and some people are speculating based on some of those trophies that might not be having a few days. This is already discussed before, but I was expecting at least play stuff that just did not be there. That was my assumption for sure. Well, yeah, I don't know. I would take it out. Yeah, this did happen. Second channel, as so people were looking over at the trophies and stuff like that, and some of the trophies are still, the majority of them are all named the same thing, but some of their descriptions or like prerequisites actually conditions are changed. So like one of them that is the like gameplay related or whatever, they've given it a like unknown condition. Before it was like win 1 or 5 matches in a play or something like that. I guess they had to change it instead of removing it. I don't know why they don't use the same name for it, but they did. This last stand. So the league play one has changed. This is something that you can do in multiplayer. I'm not sure why that changed too. But I'm no longer mentioning league play whatsoever. It actually might have been changed to a campaign. Another thing that's interesting though is an achievement in theater mode. I think it's watch something in the theater mode with your friends. I've got to be into that. That's another one that's changed. And I think there might be another one about the emblem editor as well. I think we got an achievement before for making an emblem or sharing an emblem or something like that. That's also one as well. So people are assuming this means because those are changed entirely, and any mention of those things are wiped from the achievements, those things are probably removed from the game. So that's essentially no theater mode, which in my opinion, I mean, it does theater mode is something that should be in every single Call of Duty. I think it's more tools for community and creation and stuff like that. People share other clips and like weird moments and glitches and whatever. The problem is that the theater mode was used widely for spreading those infection lines. And as you guys know, since we had that whole like Xbox thing going on where they got the backwards compatibility, everybody got live, and then we get up there and realize they got all those infection until we're trying to get rid of watching theater mode clip, and then we want to continue and give you all these mods and shit like that to reset your console. So it was very, very good at it. So it spread things easy. It was super accessible. Now, I think instead of trying to clean it off or set some sort of like your parameters or whatever, fest and anti-cheat or whatever they would have. It's about stop that. I figured they would just basically discontinue it altogether. If it's French food theater mode, let's get rid of theater mode entirely. It sucks. It's unfortunate. I love theater mode. I think it's very good for the game for every single con. But in this case, I'm not too upset at it. It's not like big fast Activision that's caused this. It's all the mods and shit. We want this to last. This is a reassuring sign. They don't want to release this charge people for it. It's completely broken. You know what I'm saying? I would rather it be functional. There's a couple of functionalities to protect the player base. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take this trade-off. No doubt in my mind. It's not even a question. I would rather be able to play the game than worry about theater. And unfortunately, because people put all these money in fucking place,
Sure.
it's a choice we have to make. And again, that's another thing. My position is pretty well known. I've been pretty outspoken on the emblem editors and stuff, especially when they were coming. I remember making my videos well over a decade ago talking about the emblem editors being added to the game. And I was like, I'm like, it's going to be so funny. The teenage boy would expect. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Look, at all the bits on the guns. Everybody's got boobs and ass on their drum matches and shit. Literally turned this small little boom match. It was funny. But then, you know, of course, it's way worse than that. People aren't even creators. People are just straight up. It's some of the most fucked up shit. I mean, I said it before, but I'm seeing shit on here that, like, belong here. You know that people argue how the internet's going soft and yada yada. I think that shit is honestly worse now. Can you imagine what somebody like me or 6 years of brain rot since 2020, where people that weren't even on the internet got onto the internet? They have no other choice. From that point forward, could you imagine most people could come up with now? Most people on the internet, they will be so much work. If you hate it, they will absolutely ever been taken before. No doubt in my mind. That's what I would expect. Activision ain't feeling that. And honestly, I don't know. I think it's also partially because I can make content on this thing. You saw that one video that I made on BO1 right here. Plutonium, this dude had this crazy ass emblem. People are time stamping it like, bro, I really hope that this isn't the reason why they're going to remove emblem editor. You can already see, we don't need to talk about it in bad faith or anything. You know why. I didn't play much League play. I mean, I did a little bit, but I never got like any good rank or anything like that. It was all about montages and just flipping people and stuff like that back in the day. So I didn't really care about any of that stuff, drinking or whatever. I don't even know if it was actually a good system overall. I know a lot of people believe in the system, but I don't know. I'm sure it's had its regardless, I don't really have much of an interest, so that doesn't bother me. Maybe the people that are into the more competitive aspect of everything definitely be able to by that. Again, it's not surprising. I mean, did you expect them to maintain it, or you know? I'm taking the removal of some of these features as a good sign that Activision cares at the very least about the longevity to some degree. There are other people that are like absolutely zero changes. So already at this point, there have been changes. This does not mean by any means that we're going to get like, you know, slide or anything. I'm not expecting any of that. So just because there are changes, it doesn't mean that like that kind of change is coming. They're changes, but they're more just removals to try to secure the longevity of things a little bit. The Peter gone, Emblem gone, Replay gone, just based on those achievements and stuff anyway. Now I haven't looked at them myself, just based on what people looked into, and then trying to understand why they would make one change or another. Anyway, let me know what you guys think out in the comment section about this. Those things that me being the fear of being the matter for. And it's like you're never going to actually be playable. You take that trade on any day. You're already into the next without in recent years anyway. So really just now getting back to that. Hopefully it keeps its return and stay from now and onward. But we'll see. League play, I don't really, it doesn't bother me too much. You know, I didn't really expect it to be there. Or anybody that did want it. We can't have nice things. I get it limits player expression overall and whatever. But it's just going to be tasteless and nasty ass shit. The trophies being it seems like the release is going to be very, very soon. Maybe the end of this week, this week, maybe the end of next week. Again, those are just guesses. We know that it comes out sometime this month. My gut tells me that they probably won't release it until the last week of it, but with them updating this stuff, maybe it's a sign that it is closer and closer. We don't know how close that is. I mean, who knows? Maybe it could shadow drop right now. Yeah, they did call late dramatics. I was talking about late dramatics and talking about like earning like the games. So that's why at least that's how I was.
But that's where you get the raping people. That's what you get for disrespecting the war federatists. Also, what you get for the Nazi tactic. So, You should drop that
There's like
whole
a
minority
vote
law
still
savior.
though, so like the vote itself will
It's
still be there, like
crazy.
sticks and stones and all that stuff, the classics, but it seems like any of the achievements that have to do with wager
It was
matches
crazy
have been
that
turned into something else. We had an
that,
actual trophy for the moon.
that people made
I've never
nominate
done
this
a
guy
game
to
side
be
like
the
deal
fucking
ones. Are these
son.
ones any easier
Like,
than
oh,
like the
this is
other
a
ones,
cult,
or am I
but
just gonna be
Jesus
as
Christ,
that's
man.
I have new
Should have done so much a lot
These
better
things,
than
right? I mean,
fucking Graham
why would you
Flatter.
move them when 80%
So,
of the
I don't
population
know about
hates
this
the government?
Troy Jackson guy. I've
Most
never
of the
heard of
people
him,
there
so
hate the government. Like that's why the
I don't know
government
if
had to
he's any
shut down
better
the
though.
internet and kill them.
I
Like
hope
there's
he's
no
better for
reason to
people
do
who
that.
bad.
It's pointless.
We can't take over.
I agree that Caesar Columbus should be out of the government, but get like a true, like, conservative or like an actual centrist Democrat, like,
But they're bad
you
people.
know, like
They're bad
Ouster.
people. And frankly, I don't want to
But
waste my time with
not
them.
have these like, don't have these fucking radical communist Nazi socialists, dude.
I don't like it.
Don't get a candidate sexually assaults people. It's literally political suicide. So it's, wow, that's
I'll get her in
pretty
just
crazy.
a
Seniors ain't more fan about this.
How are you supposed to defeat them?
No, if you want to come out and see what's going on, I don't just say
It's
that.
taboo.
I don't want to
Do
hear.
you think that we have the technology to find out what these people do?
Oh shit. Let's go with this.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1
Do
second.
you think that we have the technology to find out where any of these leadership people live?
In America, I'll do anything that I want to do. Bring them on. Bring them on. You told me I can't.
Yes, you have to fix it. I think fucking got that sound as it is. Now my hold on.
Teacher, basically what you do.
So what this is my suggestion.
I used to have an account on there.
Send the people over there and blow up where they live.
What's your
That's my strategy. Does that make sense?
a fucking statement saying that this is
So
not
you blow it
America,
up.
and I'm not allowed to talk to you
By
about
the way, when they're there.
I said,
That's what
So that
the
way you
said.
I said, did you change your mind?
I don't know, it's just basically the same stuff that we were just looking at earlier.
like you're saying what kind of bomb?
Just come over here and
Right.
pull
Yeah,
my
it's
phone.
kind of crazy.
I'm just trying to figure
If
out
they're
what happened.
living in a bunker, then you might need to use a stronger
No, this is about Trump
And
carrying.
then there are some instances where you just have to wait for them to go outside.
If you could
You're
just
like,
stay down
let's say
here for
it's
a
not
second.
feasible or it's not cost effective to bomb them in like very big underground shelters. Then you just wait for them to go outside. You identify the open areas. You wait for them to go outside. You triangulate your location, and then you
Wants to expand
right.
more
And so that
territory in the
You
country.
want this man to not step
perspective. And
outside.
there's other ones too, like that can start.
You need to come step out here. Come step out here right now.
Trying to build that name, lose some pride.
Trying to
Like,
get logistics how you do it.
yeah, they can hear.
And I'll damn
School
well say
base
I'm
is pretty
trying
proud.
Don't
Why
step
is
near
President
me.
Trump
why
said
are
in
these same
his speech
people
which I was
that
like,
are
yeah,
How about
some
you?
really passionate
We know
because
these
they
things.
said that
I see them on
allies
I see them on
that
the
he
internet.
never next to winners and also changes to him. The president was for it, we're positive on what he said.
Go sit in that chair.
And he gave a final 30-minute speech but left out of society and experience electricians in Spain. His latest picture comes back to 4 people.
Kind of great. Check. I think a lot of
They
these
all
are
come down from
very
like a
small
Not
separation.
to take too long
Regions.
details
You're
of the
telling me we
writing.
couldn't track where
Second,
they're
she
at.
said,
Out there,
that's fine. We
well,
said
there
that.
was
just
some
done that.
issues.
I said, yeah, you can sit
There was
there,
also
dude,
compliments.
dude, and it's just, yeah, sit there. Yeah, these small things, they matter, dude. Like,
Sorry.
Decentralized command system, it's very hard to even understand who's in
Go
charge.
sit in that chair.
Yeah,
it's a
I
high
think that's
There we
ego
go.
fucking mauled
The shift was notable
big dude.
about a face
I thought we
with
already-
If you just
grandmother.
have like a sit
Who
there,
has
that's
forever
like,
been
already
until
done, right?
you buy
Yeah,
TikTok
you can sit
after
there.
European
You
leaders
can just be
speak.
like,
Yes, that's correct.
Praise
Like,
on Trump for helping ensure allies
You feel
person.
you will-
That's
Yes,
been
they're not
those
that's just how humans are.
here. What's the big way change his stance is a bit unexpected. The music group was up there did seem 44 to 1 those who seems to have sworn Trump likely his military prowess and faint leaders from Poland, Germany, and the Baltic states in Germany contribution to the alliance, which is a meeting. It was a great meeting. Trump set up a separate meeting President Zelensky. You probably heard his great meeting there was a God group is comments on Tuesday Wednesday when you lambasted NATO for failed to open the oil door and Britain that Spain to send a long defense from so far as to call for U.S. countries to protect Spain. He did mention a particular nation and deny was Turnaround also underscores why Europeans remain on tension hubs around the president to malicious is unpredictability of America's carefully created statements are increasingly irrelevant what Trump said that one dude may not represent its views on names. Maybe that's what's the words that Iran's official granted and many to speaking or what she really says in public. European leaders have gone out of their way to phrase to the U.S. president during the summit. NATO chief Mark Rutte even told Politico that Trump's first news offense spent his signature allies, but the tensions as far from settled. Hayden Earthwood began May the remainder of the conference. It's the unique facilities were reformed and they should which Trump insisted these would cover U.S. Shortly after Trump voted earlier on bombastic remarks about the Danish Prime Minister May Frederick Stevens said the islands that excel position shared by the alliance colleagues states the position of the United States that wants to hope that's very interesting. So saying
table disconnected.
That's the way they act, and that's the way they've done for 47 years.
President Trump weighed on the accusations against former Maine Senator Governor Winston, questioning whether the people should believe that sexual assault outrage against the Democrats. Whatever or not you believe people said, I say a lot of big falsehoods. Trump told reporters on Air Force One. He's in a blend he added, find or directly defined or the president of the US will try to drop out the race over the controversy sparking to accusations of rape previous scandals regarding racism online in addition to attention that were sent as a Nazi symbol. It's been placed in a massive way on me. I think about we still have that conversation. Yeah, it was right out in well, you said allegations, days, that's actually definitely drop out the rates and efforts of blocking their franchise in November general elections. He told scholars that the Democratic section of Progressive Susie Collins mid-May the next senator from the lawmakers, including Bernie Sanders, were former his victorious future reinforcements of his campaign. Every allegation or revolution is by Sanders and will remain states that President Troy Jackson said he's looking to go forward with the group and sparked by fire with a push. Thank you for all people's I think 20 seconds of this week to say appears on the press. Very interesting. I'm going to look at this project because I know Trump always holds the U.S. trade suspended overall. Trump previously considered the framework from U.S. suspended trade normally. Spain still allows to use their ships. Spain says EU customs rules the official rumors that Pedro Sanchez says Spain is reliable and they allow reassurance. Reassurance Congress Party. U.S. Spanish currency embargo officials says major investors enthusiastic about President Trump said ordered immediate halt to all trade with NATO allies Spain, escalating tensions over defense spending, and the Iran Spain to Ukraine burn all trade agreements with Trump by a single law. During a NATO summit in Antarctica, which European leaders hoped would cap the risk with the military alliance, Trump reiterated that he was dispute with Spain flying territory and made renewed claims over the agreement, although he later changed tack and said there has been love for a lot of years yet together. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez down the breath and said he had a very cordial contact with Trump during the summit. The second time that Trump has Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent the whole commerce with Spain's offer to refusal to quit to NATO's defensemen target of 5% of GDP. However, after his first such crimes in March, trade deals between the two countries continued on with Spain doesn't agree to anything. He should carry on, Trump said. Told NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte trying to soothe the tension by saying that Spain made a huge step last year, raising its spending to 2%. Though he added that in case our sole issue, we have to solve. Trump repeatedly expressed frustrations with Spain after seeing Jersey socialists release a minority leftist government. Not surprised, refused to let the U.S. use its airspace based in pretty well in U.S. West. As we said, no trade with Spain. I don't want to do any trade with them. And Trump said to the president, replied, yes, ma'am. Trump and we face the Spain all let's go about next. A visit in Washington told Reuters that the Treasury did not regulate with the Congress department to assure that his office to represent Trump with a menu of finished products that may be embargoed via the Strait Islands that Trump could likely affect international emergency that Spain was reliably outlawed. Nelson refreshed the deployment of Spanish troops against NATO's Arctic signature mission, added that the facts were facts. Spain was among the fastest military spenders in NATO. Try to find the rest.
Where am I interested?
Shit, I fucking lost from that. They're gonna open my series that Spain's strong economic growth was giving its actual physical head room to meet its commitments. As trading partners, Spain and the U.S. have very strong ties that they can build regardless of the ideological links to government powers as interest instead of Spain and trade deals with the U.S. and other economic ties were forged private companies representing governments and
Tell me is Joshua. The two mistakes, he didn't execute it as well as he should have, and it's selfless and illegal.
Second on me, what?
Our second on me is myself, Jeff. My team goes by, and I don't listen as much as I should.
That's what we're contrary plans that the U.S. reduce forces or assets because Spanish officials
What happened last service
said
especially affects
they
my
were
confidence.
unaware of such
But when I do couple conference, I was like,
that investments in
I
both
feel like the team did
facilities
trust me. We did communicate together.
push
It was on
punishing
point. I
Spain
was
is
on point. We were all working together.
conservation
We showed up.
and economic development
I don't know
of the world of the
I'm very consistent with my techniques. I do a really good job cooking, and I feel like I do communicate with my team. Sometimes I don't listen because this is a competition. I need to stand on my own two feet. If I listen to everyone all the time telling me what to do, then I'm going to look like a fucking pussy in the kitchen.
constitutionally threat to a national security alternative.
I'm sending home the person
Is this the right
who
one?
did not
Let me go ahead and reopen.
Despite Trump's trade for its major U.S. investors have expressed enthusiasm about Spain as an investment destination. BlackRock, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, said its mid-year report that Spain is the third country for nuclear exposure because of the economic growth and its most developed countries. BlackRock holds $104 billion in $119 billion worth of Spain's equities. Spain is the U.S. based to maintain the same bad example of the 600 spokesmanship. So that the overall U.S. investment in Spain fell to $1.8 billion for Spain's economic industry. Spain is the world's largest for steel, chemicals, wine, to the United States output. Analysts consider for us exporting U.S. trade.
I just wish I had a door experience in the kitchen. I could find out my leadership abilities.
Translates
Nobody
Of
out
course,
there
it
says
is a value to what
Millie and Nick
of
are
course,
both out
Spain's
there.
industry of a
First
decided
nominee won.
First nominee is Josh.
oh my goodness,
He's just been consistent, gradual. He's not getting pitches out. He's just not executing. He's not running to the
that
pitch.
would be good if we cut all trade time for Spain. It would be like an awful source of Park source.
He doesn't get a hold down the station and
So I
failures
hope
to
Trump
execute
doesn't
and
do
never
that. He's
recover.
impossible for me something. You know, surges with a law or something. For like high prices would go back up. You know, like capitals right with that couple like fertilizer would probably take it up. So he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Sure.
Put on your black jacket. Great job.
Thank you, John.
Really good job. Well done.
Well, hopefully it happens because I'm going out $10,000.
It's cool. Some stuff on access to poverty, but
Well done. Great job.
it's very interesting shit. I got that feeling. Almost kind of hatred.
Step forward, please.
Now there's an American president who's
Alison, you first. Tell me what you think
says
you
rather
deserve a
bluntly,
black jacket.
enough is enough.
Yes, I know.
And
I
I
have a
can't blame them. Look at the numbers. The United States spends around 80% of NATO's defense resources, while Europe only accounts for 20%. That is unacceptable. It has always been unacceptable. I think that president who says rather bluntly, enough is enough. And I can't blame him. Look at the numbers. The United States spends around 80% of NATO's defense resources, while Europe only accounts for 20%. That is unacceptable. It has always been unacceptable. I think that's true. Yeah, absolutely. And so, last year's presidential policies, I know, 15K. I say it was 10 to 15K. It's probably going to be 20 now at the rate the rating is going. I'll tell you that. So, I do agree with that. Yeah, obviously, just be paying your fair share. I mean, of course. And what is this here? Is there another one of these?
I like this guy. Well, I hope he goes for him.
What is this here?
Well, we're going to see. I was very disappointed with NATO. And frankly, if it were held in Turkey, my friend happens to be a very strong leader, a very strong person. It's possible that I would have attended. I felt I had to attend because of the fact.
Oh, yeah. We're trying to normalize Turkey yesterday. I missed this yesterday. I think this is very good. This is a good thing. I don't like Erdogan. I think Erdogan's an asshole, but I think that this is a good decision.
You know, these guys all out. They don't come to Turkey or any place else. Because we did something in Iran or anybody's help.
It's complicated. I've got to be careful what we say here to the UK, so we're trying to be careful.
So we get Israel, that's why you want Turkey. It's mainly so you can strategically remove another theoretical ally to
Not just
Russia.
UK, but Europe in general is allowed to influx refugees. It's all Europe. Crazy that Europe's open borders. I'm probably being this country because my dad's going to need that to us help times with immigrants, but he needs I would like to hear our edge. I think it's going to create
He's
England
Turkish.
shocks
Bravo,
Messi.
he's
Oh,
Harry
okay.
Kane. And
Yeah,
England
it
been
just
trying to go to the final for the first time.
What
And
eccentricities
they won it
today?
since
I have no idea.
1966.
Why
And you're World Cup
Turkish is
champion.
even-
Drum roll,
I
please.
have no idea.
England, yes.
And so, yeah, it's really, you just want the air transplants, maybe, right? Because they want to play ball on both sides. They won't commit to the USA. Well, then obviously, I mean, again, it's a carrot and a stick, right?
Let's talk
But
about the
like,
Lakers.
clearly, I think it's
I'm
worth trying to
extremely
do
bullish
that.
on the Lakers. They're getting beat up because they
Okay,
overpaid
yeah,
for
we're gonna be
Walker
taking the
Kessler.
sanctions off.
Was it an overpay? Yes.
Okay.
Period. But you had to
I
do it
don't want
because
to
you have
waste
proof
this
of
time answering
concept
that
with
question
what
because
works for Luka.
we're working
Big
very
guy on
closely
the
with
interior,
He's like, what the
blocking
Marco
shots,
Rubio, very
getting
famous man.
dunks, and easy
Great
putbacks.
secretary.
He's
On the
happy.
inside.
Happy.
Give him a lot, but you know what? He was the
And
guy you
compete
needed. There was really
everybody else.
no
We're
other
gonna be
options
taking
out
the
there at
sanctions
center.
off. It's
Guys,
time.
I'm just telling you, the
Yeah.
Lakers are winning 50 or more games, and the only
Okay.
two teams better than them for sure right now in the West
We don't
are
want
the
to
Thunder
sanction
and the
friends.
Spurs.
It's
That's
simple.
it.
Plenty of people we can sanction, and we are sanctioned. We don't want to.
USA, which fell flat on its face Monday.
Because
It's not
of the
embarrassing or
president,
bad
you know,
that
we
we
have a
lost
very
to
good
Belgium, guys.
relationship with
That's not
the
the problem. The problem
new
is
leader
how we
of
lost.
Syria, and
It
he's
was a
done an
gutless
amazing
effort.
job.
I mean, we saw no
He's
grit, no
gonna
heart.
together.
You get
Yeah.
punched in the mouth,
Yeah.
you go behind early, and you don't rally at all. It was embarrassing. That's what really hurts. We watched Mexico fall behind 2-0 to England.
Really wanted him.
Mexican fought like hell. They refused to die. That was a game until the end. They lose 3-2. Nobody in Mexico is disappointed how they lost. Obviously, you want to win the game, but they fought like hell. You know, there was grit there. We just watched our yesterday, down 2-0.
Ready,
78
set,
minutes. Oh my
so,
gosh, it's over.
Honda
Messi
Summer,
comes back.
from the most
Heart of a
fuel-efficient
friggin' champion. That's really the thing.
And
I
the thing
didn't
is
see
that
from the
this
Americans
is the same
enough.
thing. Like the new guy in Syria, I think that, I mean, sometimes you
He was
need a
involved in
Saddam Hussein figure. You do. Sometimes you need a guy like that. Because you know why?
I
Because
think this
you
is the
get a
one of the
Saddam
three that has the
Hussein
best
figure
chance
that's
to
on your side.
They
You
struggled
get an
last year.
Ayatollah
They didn't
who's
have
on
to
the
play a
other
lot
side.
of games with
That's the
Mitchell,
way I see it.
Harden, Allen together because of what the trade happened, because of injuries and all that. They didn't have a lot of games together. So I think that over the course of next year, the Cavs will look like a better unit, just bringing everybody back with time played. Then you add in LeBron to it. I honestly wonder if James Harden would be a sixth man on that team, just because Harden is so ball dominant and so great offensively. I'm not saying they would never play together, and they probably would be in a
No
close
longer a
lineup
state
together.
sponsor of
But
tech.
if it was like,
Syria
hey, we
hates
did a
Iran
little-
too.
let's put a
They
little bit
hate
more
Iran,
defense
they
out
hate
there.
Hezbollah,
And
they
let
hate,
LeBron kind of run
like
some of the shots. I don't
basically
think
they
he wants to
hate
just
a
sit
lot
in
of the
the corner
same
and catch
people that we
threes.
hate.
But if he
Like there's
runs the show
obviously a
and he
big
can kind of
culture
play off
divide
those other
between
guys,
America and
I
Syria.
do think that
There
they've
is,
got
there's
a
a
lot
big
of
culture divide.
continuity there.
But at the
that would
same
actually
time,
make it
like
a
I have a
fairly
friend,
seamless
I have a
transition
friend that's
compared
from
to
Syria, and he said that recently Syria had the first, and this is crazy for me to even imagine, and I might be getting this slightly wrong, their first period of time of
I
an
think all
entire
three of those
24
teams would be
hours
legitimate
of
contenders.
uninterrupted energy and
The
power.
temptation to play with Giannis
In
is
like
great,
years,
right? I mean, if you
years,
imagine LeBron and
years.
Giannis
So
together,
finally,
not to
I mean,
mention
look,
Bam,
they're
but
getting their shit together.
their lack of
And that's
shooting
good. Think of that. Yeah,
is
exactly. Like that's
incredibly
crazy.
problematic. I just don't
So,
think they have
wow,
enough
that's
shooting.
awesome. Yeah, that is amazing. They hate everyone who ain't on
Philadelphia-
the US. I don't know. You're from Syria?
if I could
Yeah,
trust
I mean, I know
Joel
tons of
Embiid,
people
it
from
would
all
be
over
a
the world. Like,
no-brainer.
absolutely.
That would
Like, it's not
easily
crazy. I mean, that's
your
just the
best
way it
chance.
is.
But
Turkey
not
directly
only
supported
do I
ISIS
not
to eliminate the
trust
Kurds.
Embiid,
Baghdadi was 7
even
miles from
this
the Turkish
playoff
border.
run, he
Yeah.
missed a bunch of,
And so how long do you want to,
almost
how
half the
long
games, maybe half.
do you want
And
to
I just think
make
it's
that a problem?
really difficult
If they're willing to
to have
play
a
ball
great
and move
player
past that,
in and out of the
then
line.
I think we can
And
do
I
that.
also think that
Like,
when
I
you
don't
look at
think
those
Turkey
four
has
players,
fucked us over
and
the
I'm
amount of
throwing
times that
LeBron.
Iran has. Like, the fact that I don't think that we can deal with Iran is because of 46 years, right?
And I'm throwing
47
LeBron.
years. Turkey, we can work with Turkey. We can deal with that.
Jaylen
Yeah, they could
Brown
have fucked us
and
over in
LeBron.
one way or another,
I know
definitely,
we
right?
know LeBron
But
can
like, you
adjust
forget
all
9/11.
of those
Weren't most of the
dudes
people from
on
9/11
the
from
ball.
Saudi
I
Arabia?
just think that could be
Like, I think they were from Saudi
so
Arabia.
Cleveland, you look at Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, LeBron. That's nice. That team is a good
But,
team.
I
They
mean,
just don't have
Pakistan
the
too.
physical
Yeah,
toughness.
what's up?
LeBron obviously brings that. Harden is the clunky fit, but
15 of them were from fucking Saudi Arabia. 15. UAE was 2 guys. Egypt was 1, and Lebanon
And
was
then in the
1.
regular season, I think
These
they
are Saudi.
kinda
These are Saudi Arabia, and we deal with Saudi Arabia
I don't
all
even
the
think
time.
LeBron wants to
It's fine.
May bought him.
So again, like Syria's not even on the list. Yeah, Syria's not even on the list.
So
So no, I mean no Iranian, no Iranian either, honestly. So it's not about like listen, like 9/11 happened 25 years ago. And yes, obviously, you should never forget what happened. You should always remember that and be vigilant. But you can't always live. It's the same as like, you know, Japan and America get along great. Everything is great. And really, we had a world war. We nuclear bombed them. And that was, whenever you think about it, it's only 3 times as long as 9/11 has been, right? Because 9/11 was 25 years ago. World War II was about 75 years ago, right? And, you know, not perfectly, but like just, you know, somewhere around that. So 25 versus 75, exactly. So like, why don't we try to move in that direction? If you, like, my mindset is that if you can move in that direction, you should try to. But obviously, that's not always possible. Yeah, you make peace with your enemies, not your friends. Yeah, I mean, if you can, if it's possible. So I think this is great. And now Syria will carry on terrorism on Americans' order. Thank God.
Switzerland.
Like, well, is this supposed to be a bad thing? Okay, great. So now this guy can get his hands dirty. He wants to go and kill them all. Israel doesn't get more negative publicity. He's doing it. It's not our fucking problem. And we're getting rid of it. It's perfect. So no, I'm happy about this. Yeah, you're not going to have everything come out just exactly the way you want. We can't allow Ottoman Empire shit though. You're not having an Ottoman Empire. Like, what are you talking about, Ottoman Empire shit? But no, these people, they're always vying for power against each other constantly. I think that you're not going to have another Ottoman Empire. Seems very unlikely. If Japan and 9/11 taught us anything, if you want peace, make sure you do it twice. Yeah, we've had so many of these things happen. So I think this is good. Hopefully now with the Iran war, we can kind of move past this, right?
Correct.
And I think
They treat the old boy like some piece of property, and they can basically beat the shit out of them, with no consequence.
Relative stability. Does Erdogan say to go and wants to rebuild the Ottoman hegemony in the Middle East? I mean, like, I think that he said something about that. I don't remember exactly like what the details were. We are going to look, by the way, at the Rupert Lowe interview. I'm just not ready for it yet. See, yesterday, let me take a look at it. But yeah, anyway, overall, I hope that Trump now. I don't know what's going to be done with Iran. I have no idea. But here's what I do.
Their little region where they are big favorites over Norway.
I think we need to bomb the shit out of them.
Writing their
We
own
need to bomb the shit out of them.
Nothing just
Every
crazy.
single one of these guys
That,
represent
like Europe, it's like allowed.
all of them.
Like a Chinese culture.
Things will improve
Well, it's like all Muslims are
substantially.
bad. Not all Muslims are
If you
bad.
get rid of the IRGC.
They've
Yes,
allowed
free
like
closure,
CPT,
exactly.
like
And we bought them
like PC
yesterday.
here.
More. I
They
mean, a
allowed
lot
the
more.
like the Iraq
Stuff when they live in residential.
Muslim.
No, right? Not really.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
Europe,
not like that.
well, it's like Europe, it's like,
No, it's
you
not
know,
a big
like
deal at all.
basic control out
It's
there.
like you don't
So
go
basically,
to
like, break these from it, and, you know, like, treat like
You
shit,
say,
because
oh,
they always think they're doing this
oh,
culture
oh,
that way. They try to put like
no,
well, that's
man,
me, like,
easy.
love-hating tone everywhere, like, you know,
Yes,
that, like,
Yeah, Josh, some of these is an adventure. I know. Yeah, actually, some of the disease is running out of ammo. It's just rebuild the ammo. They're very expensive. You think people running out of ammo? Really? You think that? I mean, why would this be different?
you know, like, it's like teachers like married girls like 9 years old. That's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, you saw
But yeah, you're really easy to like Mars, like family, that close borders. Mars family system with his person. Here's a background check, and he's not anybody fights because you're dead. That could be a crime. Especially if you're like a rapist and like, look, why would you allow someone in a country to like a fucking rapist? It's insane. It's insane. Well, they get their shit together, man. Yeah, because I do like hear about the others who are from here as well.
The NATO summit. Rolling nuclear military strikes. I told y'all. Yeah, there it is. And I'm not surprised at all.
3-0 to me.
Wanted to revise one thing, but too much is going. Yeah, I know. Good point. He lies, just make sure. Like I said, he lies and misrepresents things all the time. He doesn't engage in anything in good faith. There's no reason to engage with people that don't engage in good faith. And also, I just don't really like doing it. That's the reason too. But if that's not a good enough answer for you, then
not just what he does individually as a footballer.
Right? That's exactly the reason why.
On his teammates.
Yeah. So like that's literally it. It's just not gonna happen. I have no interest in it. You have to debate anybody. Yeah, I don't have no debate. That's just really about it. And so speaking of the call now, I have no interest in doing that.
For 2-2 especially.
I don't know really. I don't know why this is a hard concept for people to understand. But I don't let people push me into doing things that I don't want to do. I just don't. I don't allow people to try to affect or change my behavior based off of people that are trying to like. It's a very, very low IQ manipulation strategy, right? This is like a fourth grade thing. Like I very clearly know that that's what's happening. So it's not going to work on obviously for other people it might work. And so anyway, you keep trying. Anyway, so it looks like, by the way, let me scroll down and look at it here. Trump warned of potential U.S. strikes on Iran infrastructure in consideration on reimposing Strait of Hormuz blockade, driving crude oil prices to above $80 a barrel. Oh my God! So let me see if there's any more about this.
There are some
and I don't know if there is or not. Let me double check. Oh, here it is. CENTCOM confirms additional strikes in Iran as explosions rocked Abbas and Syria around 9:15 p.m. local time. So this was maybe 15 minutes ago, it seems. Trump said hours earlier that the U.S. would very probably hit Iran tonight. The U.S. informed Israel it plans to launch strong strikes against Iran as reports emerge from explosions. Bombs are dropping again in Iran. I don't know if this is an accurate video or not.
In Atlanta and do it that way. So there are several ways that they can pursue and execute a Jonathan Kaminga addition. Just going to be how much is Atlanta willing to play ball? What's the cost of that? And then if, for example, you're dumping some guys to you throw some
Iran won't stop Iran. Unfortunately, need boots on the ground. We need to get rid of Iran. If we don't get rid of Iran, it's going to be a problem. We'll take some forces to get rid of it. So what do you say now?
Yeah, the whole thing is just so insane.
Don't stop this.
Like I said, I've never against Muslim people.
Yeah, you get children should have been killed in the U.S. strike. That's just the way
I don't think they're bad people. It's like just their religion. Just saying it. It's like religion. Or people just guilty owner. It's just fucking you know, it's just kind of crazy. They would think that, you know, okay, well, like,
I'm gonna go Spain over Belgium. I know it's not a super hot take.
Yeah, I know. That's what I hope happens. I guess we'll have to wait and see how they see US in the first half. They're not blowing people away with the offense, but the defense is yet to be military to lose this politics, which is for sure. Totally agree. I haven't run the history on these two teams yet, but in our last meeting, so it does look like it's desperately favored here. It's weird. About 2 months before the World Cup, Spain was a heavy favorite, and then everybody got in on France once they started killing people. But people kind of forget Spain's under the radar. Hey, Christopher Pulisic not showing up for the U.S. I think this is the reason why he tried to establish such good relations with Turkey and with Syria.
And my first round pick happened to be Yamal.
I think that he was planning this right from the beginning. I don't think there was anything new with this. I think that him removing sanctions on Turkey and Syria is saying, here's the carrot.
But Yamal has done nothing.
Now come with us,
Spain, I think at some
right?
point
You want to be on our side, or do you want to be on their side?
Let's go to the bottom of the bracket. Argentina, Switzerland. I'm going to push Argentina through Switzerland at the big injury to, I think his name is Zombie. I butchered that. He's 20 years old. That guy is a stud. I thought he was the best player in the group stage.
to
Looks like
Iran,
he's gonna
party
be
with
out.
3
So I'm gonna
commercial
pencil in
vessels
Argentina.
Hormuz.
They've had 2 hard stops
Saying
lately.
later today, the ceasefire with Iran is
Listen,
over,
that
but
game
does not
against
see the
Egypt was
war
one for the ages.
restarting.
And listen, they didn't look good against Cape Verde.
On the high
They're kind of an
seas.
aging squad. The coach was upset after the Cape Verde game, tweaked the lineup, bringing the
They're gonna
starters,
blockade again?
and they were down 2-0. So it's not a lot that they blast Switzerland here. I do think they get the win and advance to the semifinals. I think the match of the
Like I said, I've
quarterfinals,
done against like
England,
Chris
Norway,
Dunn
everybody's
in
fired up
team
about
in
it.
the country.
Disappointed
I'm
my
like,
family.
also my dad's
All
from
right,
the
the
UK.
US is out,
This
guys.
is
So
old for me.
and they
Chris
also won
Texas,
It's a Roman because he's a harmonic machine.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that this is Jim earlier. Let me see if I can
I'm
find
going
it.
England. Give me Harry Kane and Jude
It's one of my
Bellingham.
friend that keeps your
I
job
like
without
this team
anything
around
over
this
95.
week.
I'm just saying while you're pro it.
Do their job
It's
of like
my
doing like
job.
hard background check. You can't just let anybody come
That's so
here
money. I've
for
never
a
had one in my life.
record. No.
But maybe I'll join an adult league and try to get it done together.
Or
Bellingham
they
is a
can
superstar.
negotiate that one job to really be
I
like
think they take down Norway.
But
So
even
now let's go to the
that,
semifinals.
even if you
Spain,
get
France, I think some
like
people would call this
like a
the
British
de
person or
facto
whatever,
World Cup
I
final.
think you should
I'm going
because
with
in
the
the
upset.
army
I
to be
think Spain
negotiating
takes
that
them
job.
down. Give me the
It's
Spaniards,
a
Holland,
nice job.
Germany,
I feel like
maybe
sure
France, and I think it'll
should
be
be in the country.
Norway.
That's like my opinion.
England. Spain against England. England shocks
What
I
Messi.
think we should.
Harry Kane.
Finally have Trump.
I agree. There should be a better
Final
way
for
back
first
and
time.
shit. I think anybody who's like a
He's
quick
like,
market for
thank
like
God.
20 years
World
of
Cup
like
champion.
that
Drum roll,
Gets it.
please.
should be
Finally,
able
he's
to
gonna
do
do
it
it.
if they
Yes.
go
Thank
the
God.
banks
God.
out to have a
Team
crazy
is under
job.
that. Before the World Cup.
Been here for 20
Yeah,
years.
he got mad
Stay
at
in my
him.
guns. That's what
Someone
you would do.
Iran
I
funeral,
think
maybe. I don't know.
I think
I
he
don't
should
know
do a
why.
better job of doing
I don't know why
background
people let
checks
him
and
have
And there is a
example
massive
of
celebration in
officers.
London.
Why would you even let them do that?
At the
It's like
borders,
it's crazy that you would
bracket.
even
Couple
allow
of
this to
sets in the
happen.
semis.
But you know,
And hopefully
I
we get
just
to
don't
the
see.
World Cup finals.
You know, you think,
They
oh,
should get over
Argentina
there.
negotiate with these people. I mean, again,
They're probably the
what
same
the fuck
fans
is
as
it?
all
It's
officers
PR.
on there.
It's not
All
good
those
PR.
people with different
I'm saying,
Bro,
but
like,
I'm
the
with you.
PR is
We just
winning.
don't have the
It is
talent.
absolutely
I gotta
obliterating
push
and
back on that,
destroying your
Taxi.
enemy.
You played at a high
That's
level.
it.
That's
You look at this
And
roster that
everything
we
else
have,
is
and you
not
look at
really
every
worth
World
it.
Cup run for the last
of
30
course,
years.
it's
And
fucking
We've never
it's a
had
good
this
thing.
much talent. You've got guys,
Fuck
EPL, Germany,
This
Netherlands,
guy,
two
like,
guys
is
in
a
there, all
literal
top
Yeah,
leagues around
missed
the world.
opportunity. He
He
just
has the
stands
talent.
up, bad optics.
I
Bad
do agree
optics.
the
Bad
talent is an
optics.
issue.
He's such a
The
fucking
people that
slut.
call him a terrorist
Is an
and say that
issue.
Iran
I
didn't
You
do
know,
anything
we
believe
down
that
places
there
try to
is
for
some
like
merit to
fucking
the fact
bullshit.
that a
It's-
lot of our really
it's got
talented
optics to
players,
those people.
Seriously.
they don't play
Your opponents dictate the
really
optics.
regularly for their
Why
club
would you
teams.
wait for your
5 or
opponent's
6
approval for your
guys
behavior?
play regularly for their club teams. Christian
Allowing
Pulisic,
optics to
Milan,
dictate and to
Vincent,
decide what
Chris
you do.
Richards,
It's
Crystal
just giving your
Palace,
enemy the
Tyler
ability
Adams
to
at
choose how you
Bournemouth.
lose.
I look at
That's
also
it.
a couple of
I think
other
that's
players
all
on
for
the
Optically,
periphery of
the only thing
team.
that they
Sergio
want is for
Dest
him
has
to
a
be
major
subverted
injury.
and to look
Diego
bad.
Reina has
So
all the
you should
talent in the
always
world,
do
and he
whatever is in your
barely
best
played
interest.
in the
And you should,
Bundesliga this past
the
year.
best thing to do instead of winning people over
Alright,
is
let's
double
go
down
ahead
and
and
say,
put some
"God,
videos
that's
on
not
our show.
He
And
was a
I feel like
reserve
that everyone who
for a
disagrees
big
with Trump
portion
says
of the
that.
last
No,
couple
I
of
mean, I
months
think
by
that it's
Leverkusen.
overwhelmingly
This
enough
So
people
up
who
and
do
down the
shit.
line of
And
the
yeah,
players.
precision
And
drone
you
strike
look at our
if you run
starting
it,
lineup,
that's why
Honestly,
they didn't
for
do that.
something
playing
To
else.
fix
this
runs.
tournament, and they're all
And
really
I've
talented
also
players.
spent
Some
some
of them are
years
very special
playing
players.
like
I look
Madden and
consistently.
This
now,
is
you know,
why this is why
NCAA
you pointed out on
game
the
trying
track
to
is
waste
that
time. You
Yes,
know, the
they
pizza
played.
hunters
Some of them
with
didn't play as
with
It's just
Angry
like
Joe.
what happened with
You know,
the
really
confusing
relied on
was
to be
I've been
very
watching
a
important
it for
decisive,
years.
clean,
Pretty much all
strong,
because
two or
before
three
we
guys
started
at
ranked
most
on
instantly
Madden.
kill
While we do
these
have
teams.
talent,
That's my
while we may
favorite.
have
That
the
is something that
talent
you
that
will
we've ever
respect.
had
You
in
And
our
even if
player
they don't
pool,
respect
I
it, they'll
still
be afraid
football
believe
game.
that there's something to be
It
said for
feels
getting
like
that
these
experience,
hour-long
And
being
I
counted
agree
on
it's
when you
just
have your
knowing
work
Iran
to
would
come
break it.
into the
Yeah,
semis.
I think that's
Yeah,
exactly what
honestly,
happened. I think
fucking immigrants have big fucking shit, massive microtransactions on even as payable to exceed players rush
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, none of the other countries want to get bombed either. And yeah, I mean, they're just nutballs. What do you expect?
Pursuing free agent Jonathan Kuminga. And I know
We
there's
also
some
have
eye
balance how we
rolling
deal
in the
with this
audience
versus
right
how
now.
we deal with it in the future. Bombing a
I'm
funeral
aware
would
of that.
affect diplomacy
Guys,
elsewhere.
I want to remind you guys, Jonathan Kuminga is a free
That's
agent.
what happens.
No, Warriors gave up on him. He goes
That's
to the
exactly
Hawks. He
what
had a pretty
happens.
damn good run. Look at how explosive and bouncy
What do you
he
mean?
is.
What do you mean? Like,
Look at Jonathan make a sword to dunk over
I see
Mitchell
wearing a
Robinson.
hoodie. It's like fucking hot shit
Exactly what
outside.
you
Like,
wanted.
the reason Iran is destroyed militarily?
Now he's still a young guy.
90%, yeah.
I think
I
he
mean,
has
you're always
this
going to find a way to shoot a missile off here
Jalen
and
Brownitis
there. Like,
where
it's
he thinks he
definitely going
wants
to
to go
happen.
somewhere and be the man.
But in a general
And
sense,
that's not happening.
yeah, they're
But
probably
apparently, according to this
like,
report,
they don't have a
and
functional
we'll have a
military in
liquor
the way
guest
that
on
they
here
did
shortly
before
to
the war.
talk
It's
about it.
I think
crazy.
But
that's
JJ
true.
Redick got on the
They
phone.
do have,
They're
obviously,
trying to talk to Kuminga. Hey,
you know,
it
groups.
sounds like they're selling him on a starting
And
role.
CHR
Right
method,
now,
yeah,
the small
exactly.
forward spot is
What
kind of sort
happens
of open. Sorry.
when one?
It ain't gonna
You
be Jake
realize
Arabia.
that we attacked them first?
I'm extremely
Wait, what do you
bullish
mean
on
by
the
that?
Lakers. Now, here's the thing. They're getting beat up
I'm
as they
confused by
overpaid for Walker Kessler. Was it an
I'm
overpay?
going to pull up
Yes.
one more than I
period.
want with the Rupert Lowe stuff, okay?
That
Because
means that
until we get
the
more of the
center
Iran
market
strike
guys,
stuff, we're going to
let
look
him
at the
Collins
Rupert Lowe
hot for
stuff
Nick
and then
Claxton.
we attack. Of course, we should attack
Let's
them
settle
for
down on Nick Claxton, okay? Walker
Oh
Kessler
my god, I love
played
this
5 games
man.
last year.
Should have
So that's not
assassinated
great.
him,
He
friend.
was hurt. He's had a bit of an injury bump. We need to give him healthy.
I can't wait for
Yes,
the
there
rant.
is
Can't
injury
wait for the
concern for the
review.
Lakers. You know,
That's my
Reed stay
opinion.
healthy, can Lucas stay healthy, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's all true. I don't know what you want to do. It's weird. Lucas
What's
played more
the,
games than Giannis in the
You're
last 4
saying attacking
years.
funerals
Yet
fair game both
Lucas
ways?
was always unhealthy.
Wait,
What
do you
if
think the
Giannis
reason why
versus
they're not
Bryant?
doing it is
Is he
because
healthy?
they are a lot
Yeah.
better than
It's
us?
just a selective outrage and it's the Lakers.
These are the same
Anyway,
people that killed
here's
their
the
own, they
truth on
killed their
Walker
own
Kessler.
protesters,
What
and then
the
they charged
Lakers
the
did
families
get,
for the bullets.
he's going to be about the 8th or 9th highest paid
You
center in the
understand
league.
this,
And I'm
right?
not mad at that.
They're
Was it
picking
an
the
Yeah,
offensive
Lakers
that's
off
what
of
it
their own
is.
street with bulldozers
anything yet?
and just piling them
But
up
you
on
had
top of
to
each
do it
other
because you have
because they
proof
mowed
of
down their
concept
own
with
protesters.
what works for Luka. A big guy on the interior,
What do you
blocking
think?
shots, getting dunks, and easy putbacks on the inside.
Like,
It's Gafford.
what are you talking
You get
about?
that in Walker Kessler.
They're doing
You
it
give
without
up a lot,
Washington
but you know
with
what?
North Korea
He was
next.
the guy you needed. There was really no other
If I could
options
go
out there
back
at
in
center.
time, I would
And
say
I
that
will
they
remind
actually
people,
should have.
Cool,
what was Daniel
We
Gafford
absolutely should have
before
bombed the
Luka
fuck out of them,
made
and
him
we
in
should have
Dallas?
completely killed their entire
Made
line
him like an attractive piece, and
before they got
he's
nuclear
getting
weapons.
paid. Teams are interested. Daniel Gafford like has a
Absolutely.
market all the time because of Luka.
It'd be kind of cool to
And
do
all
Especially
money at the same time.
guys
What was
and
if
Luka
she
doing
did it in
last year?
Madden, that'd be kind of cool.
Before Luka made him in Dallas, Luka said, "Hey, play defense,
Yeah,
be my
I don't
3
want
and D
to.
guy,
Like,
and then go to the
wouldn't it be
corner and I'll
better
get you
if
through."
North Korea didn't have
And
nuclear
PJ
weapons?
Washington was like the third
20
best
years of
player.
fast war
Our team went to the
happened.
finals. So all
I
this
agree
like
with that. I think we should have. We
Lakers,
should have gone to
God,
Russia,
they
World
lost
War
LeBron,
II,
they
and
lost
China.
Rudy.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
They
that's
lost
way
Luke
too
Kennard,
far
they
back.
lost
I
Marcus
can't
Smart,
really.
they lost Aiden.
I wasn't alive then, right?
Guys, I'm just
So it's
telling
like
you,
harder
Lakers
to get
are
like
interested
a
in
good
winning.
a good
And
test
there's
on
only
it.
2 teams
But like, yeah,
fighting
in
for
general,
sure right now. In the
that's
West
what I
are the
would do.
Thunder and the Spurs. That's it.
Is that
I
confusing?
know the starting lineup change is a little shifty, and obviously not having Luka in the playoffs hurt. You guys remember?
Everybody said final
He's
answer about
one
the
of the
red
5
lighting.
best
Yeah,
players in the league, undeniably.
it worked too, by the way.
Obviously, Austin Reeves, a great
That's
creator.
fair. It's your
Quentin
opinion.
Grimes,
Yeah,
we'll see.
no,
I like
I
him.
don't
I think
really.
Kuminga starts over him.
I just don't agree.
Sandro, is he the next Rui?
I understand
man.
that, but you need to
And
understand
that's
that you're dealing
retarded.
with
Oh, the
savages.
big guy Sandro.
You're dealing with
who barely could get on
savages.
the
You're
court
dealing
for
with
Toronto.
barbarians.
We'll see.
You're dealing with people
I just
that
need
would
you guys
cut
to
you up
remember,
and feed you to your
Doncic
family,
elevates
and you need
everyone
to treat them that way.
to the level
If
of
you don't
LeBron
treat
did
them that
previously.
way and you don't
Luka
engage
is a
with them
few years
on that
before the
level,
finals
then
with
you
PJ
will have
Washington,
big problems.
Derrick Jones,
Because that's the
Tim
only level that
Hardaway,
they understand.
Kyrie Irving, like
And
Luka
that's
can
the
carry a
problem
team.
that I have. Is
And
a
they're
lot of
looking around the
people
West.
are,
That's
I think,
insane.
playing by
Minnesota,
this
are they
idea that
better?
like,
Oh
these
my
people aren't
god,
mine.
I'm
So
not
they're
buying
insane.
it, dude.
LaMelo Ball versus
That's-
Anthony
I'm
Edwards in the
playing
backcourt. Is
I'm
there
playing
fun?
NCAA games. It's
Sure, there'll be a lot of
NCAA
dunks and
14.
exciting
It's not
alley-oops.
even worth it. I don't even have a
You win the finals?
PlayStation.
Successful. What are you talking about?
I don't even have a PlayStation
What do
or
you mean?
Xbox Series X. I'm gonna waste my time, dude.
Always choose to be a soldier in a garden, never a gardener in a war. Yeah, exactly, right?
Fell flat
And
on
so
its face
anyway,
Monday.
you can't look
Losing
at
to
the,
Belgium
in my
4-1.
opinion,
It's not
deliberate failure of
embarrassing or
the
bad that we
Middle
lost to
Eastern
Belgium, guys.
Afghanistan
That's not the problem.
invasion and look at
The
that and
problem
say
is
this is the
how
reason reason why we can't do anything for now. I think that's a bad idea.
I mean, we saw
We
no
just
grit,
bombed
no
again.
heart.
Chuck texted me.
You know,
Oh, he
you
did?
get punched in the
Great.
mouth, you fall behind
Okay, it
early,
sounds
and
cute,
you
but it's not
don't
practical.
rally at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Guys,
And they
it was
spent 20 years
embarrassing.
replacing the
It
Taliban with
really
the
hurts.
Taliban. You'll spend
And frankly,
20
we
more
looked
years
so
replacing the
good.
IRGC
Our
with the
starters did
IRGC.
in
The
the 3
difference
days. We gave
between
a
the
window
Taliban and the
Paraguay,
IRGC is that
Australia,
the IRGC is an
Bosnia.
occupying force,
Hey, listen,
and the
Paraguay, nothing
Taliban
to discuss
had
that. They showed
mostly
well
support
after
in
we kicked their
Afghanistan.
butts.
There were people
Right?
that disliked the
Knocked out Germany.
Taliban,
We're
but there
kind of
weren't
nip and
massive
tuck with France,
protests.
even though, you know,
The
France had that
Taliban
game in
didn't
control.
have to turn off the
But nothing,
internet.
that's
There
not bad.
weren't millions of people that
And
were out
what
in the
was our grit?
streets. There weren't
Why didn't we
30
see
million
that?
view videos from
That's what
the
really
exiled
hurts.
crown
And
prince of
you got all
Iran
these
talking
columnists and these
about
talking
what they're
heads
going to do whenever
parachuting
they
into
take
soccer.
over. None of these things were true in Afghanistan.
And
So you're
they're
making an
think
apples
pieces
to
and
oranges
crisis
comparison
management. Oh
in
my
order
gosh.
to, I think, just
We're
try to
never
shed
going
doubt
to be
on
on the
things.
level of the greats. And it's the same
It's not
nonsense
even
every 4
remotely
years.
close to
Well, if we could only
Afghanistan
get
in
the
any
best
way,
players in
other than
America
the fact
to
that
play
the
soccer, the
people
best
that we're in
athletes.
opposition against are generally in the Middle
It's the
East,
same
and
dumb,
there
lazy
is Islam. That's
nonsense.
literally it.
I'm really sick of
Everything
it. As
else
a
is
soccer
different.
guy myself, I think it's just lazy. And here's the reality.
This is
We
guy.
watched a Mexico team, right? Mexico's been down bad. We've been better than Mexico for close to a decade now, okay? We watched Mexico fall behind 2-0 to England. Jude Bellingham, back-to-back goals. Like, oh, wow, it's over. Mexican fought like hell. They refused to die. They came back. That was a game until the end. They lose 3-2. Nobody in Mexico's disappointed that they lost.
He
How they
mathematically
lost. Obviously,
delivered,
you
in
want
my
to win the
opinion.
game. But they fought like hell. They were excellent. You know, there was grit there. We just watched Argentina yesterday.
Worst things he
Down
can
2-0,
deliver is concession
78
because of
minutes. Oh my
suspension
gosh,
team.
it's over.
Because he's just
Heart of a
going to
friggin' champion.
galvanize the
Messi
people
put
that
the
are
team
in
on his
his
back.
base of support. They're
Erling
just never
Haaland.
going to vote for
Norway
anybody
against
else.
Brazil,
Or
0-0.
like the
Oh,
narcissist
well, I
that
don't
you
know.
are.
Brazil's got so much talent. Haaland
Eat
just
it.
says,
Like,
I'll
what
take
are we
this.
doing?
Thanks.
I'm
Bang,
gonna
bang,
go
2
take
goals. It's over.
with Elijah.
And that's really the
this,
thing I
place.
didn't see from the
Anyway,
Americans
and
that
then
pissed
we
me
gotta
off on Monday.
fix this light
You know, you
real
fall
quick
behind
too.
1-0. Our team
Right,
rattled at the
play
back. We
this.
didn't meet the moment, as they say
Big
in sports.
photo.
You know, there was a bit of a distraction. If you maybe heard about it in the 48 hours leading up, I don't know if that was a
Because
factor.
many of you know over the past couple of
But,
days,
I mean,
I
Tim
have
Reed
faced
was
some
victimized on
very
4 straight
serious
goals.
allegations.
You know,
I
listen,
just want to make it
I
clear.
don't want to say I was right on
This
Reed,
is
but I
all
told you
false.
guys for months leading up on
The
this show
things that have been claimed
that Tim
did
Reed,
not.
that's a concern of mine. Then he shows
It's
well
not
against
real.
Paraguay. I said, hey, Tim showed up. You know, he's so solid against
It is
Bosnia.
placed in the
But, you know,
mental
you
weight
step up in class against Belgium and you get worked.
on me.
So
As I
here
think
is
about
Landon Donovan going after our star. I've been
what
reluctant
needs
to
to
go after
happen now.
Pulisic yet. Here's Landon Donovan, and listen, this is critical, and this is the treatment we give American stars. And you know
We were
soccer's
not
arrived
looking
in
for
this
this
country
experience.
when Landon
We were
Donovan's
not looking
dropping
to get
bombs
into
like this on
politics.
Pulisic.
We had no desire to run for office.
Right, and we want him to be more because we see the talent.
I just want you to think about like what you
seeing
would
him in
do.
person.
What is this man saying,
Against
bro?
Bosnia.
Sorry, I gotta run it
The way
back.
he moves
I gotta run it
sure,
back
But that was an easy
from
game.
the start.
He came out.
Okay?
It
Is he
World Cup
not?
knockout
If
game.
this was a mess before the state party just made it much, much worse.
his
Apologies for
leg
trusting
still
incorrect
intact.
sources. News. The maintenance
Because
Senate committee overwhelmingly
I'm
voted
saying
in
this
favor of
to
60
him,
plus
you know
person
it because you played with me.
nominating
You would have
convention
had
to
to
replace
brag.
DSC has had a long
And I
arrest
would
of
punch the
meeting
doctor
Wednesday
in
and
the
they
face and
took.
say, you're not taking off the field.
No.
Put whatever you need to put in me.
Oh
And
no!
I'm staying on the field.
Wait, they are.
He's not
doing
wrong,
it.
guys.
They're doing the damn
He's
thing.
not.
They're
And,
doing
and listen, I'm not here to bash Pulisic.
Pulisic.
But the reality is, when you're in every commercial during the World Cup alongside Messi and all the greats,
talk about a party
you
that
gotta
never
deliver.
learns this goddamn lesson, bro. How incredible! Oh my god, what's up? Do we just not want? Do we just not? What's going on? Do they just not want to win?
I'm gonna remain
What's happening?
Bijan, Puka, Vinay Sewell, Drake May, JSN, and Will Anderson ahead of you.
Because many of you know over
All
the past
great
couple of
players.
days,
Why do you
I
play
was facing
Kane State?
some very
Very
serious
In the
allegations.
NFL,
I just want to make
Sewell,
it clear.
maybe the best
This is
tackle
all
in the
false.
NFL, Bijan Robinson,
The things that have been
JSN,
claimed
Puka,
did not
all have
happen.
arguments that they are the best in
It's
their
not
position
real.
in the league. Drake May in Calen's
It-
draft class, he's
It is
accomplished
placed in
more
immense
than
amount of weight.
Caleb. So I personally don't think being number 7 is disrespectful to Caleb.
As I think about
However, if that
what needs to happen now, Amy and I are regular people. We were not looking for this experience. We were not looking to get into politics. We had no desire to run for office. I just want you to think about like what you would do as a regular person in a position where a much larger world, large forces were working against you personally to accuse you of the worst thing that a person could do, and it was not remotely true. I learned about this through press inquiries with no time to truly respond, no time to investigation before a corporate media system and the legal establishment
Stupid. What are you doing?
judge, jury, and executioner.
I think he's saying this is Israel. Like he's implying that Israel was doing this.
For no reason, probably not. It depends on whether or not you consider trading dogs to lay in the corner all day. Now we see that without a shot collar being used improperly, because you should use it. It's not the way you train about the shot collars to shot and piss you off to go. It's like in conjunction with active training and whatever bullshit.
Much like October.
If you don't consider forcing a dog to stay like 8 hours, that would be abusive, then I guess no, the answer is not abusive. But I mean, once you get rid of the dog collar, you see the dog is on street far less than before. But maybe this is the coincidence, I guess.
This is actually.
We actually think his dog is
actually
I would.
This is not what I think was going to happen. Holy.
The news that was
Stop
created
interrupting
the
me.
week before the primary.
Jimmy, that was Steve
There is a reason that this is happening
Steve
now.
Alden, dude. Guys, Jimmy just got tied out for 10,000 seconds.
I only have until July 13th until I'm officially nominated.
That was an automatic.
This was the last week
I got a team.
to try to get me off of the
Oh
ballot.
yeah, I banned the words hard to watch.
And that's why this is occurring.
Got her. Hold up. I gotta
It's not the false allegations that have brought us to where we are.
Oh, wait, I think she's me.
It's the fact
How do
that
I
they're
untie
being
her out?
by the political establishment to put structural pressure
She back?
on us.
Hey, now people are just typing hard to watch and getting timed out for 10,000
literally
seconds.
the system
10,000
is
seconds is a
not
long time.
For normal people. It is a system that is built
I don't know how to
structurally to
untie my
make sure
I'm not even
that
lying.
movements
You
like
figure out how to
ours
untie my
cannot flourish.
Stop interrupting me.
That if they begin to
Jimmy,
succeed,
that was stream
they can be
element.
crushed.
That's an auto stream element that happens. Would you mind kind of being over me?
What we have accomplished
Once
here,
there was a beautiful boy.
the volunteers, the voters,
He
the
went all
grassroots
throughout town,
donors,
and everybody said,
and
"There
out
was
of
that
all the
beautiful boy.
faith
He's
in the
going to grow
world
up.
that we
Oh,
could
he's going to
win
grow up to be
if we
such
could
a
continue
handsome
to
lad."
harness that.
But
I thought he was going to say basically
The
freeze his like
reality
attitude.
is that
everybody was very
they are
sad,
going to take everything away from us.
and they ate his flesh to become beautiful
Those in
themselves.
power
And the
who
whole
have the
town
ability to do so
became
Many
very
ask.
handsome.
That's so smart.
And then when they
Oh my
take back
God.
the
the
boy,
things that we
they
need.
always think,
What are you
so
doing?
glad.
We are
That looks
Yeah, I think he's
fucking
saying
horrible.
like the Democratic establishment did this.
And it's a
They
moral story.
pulled
It's a
this
conundrum, you know.
last second,
A boy had to die very
right
sad.
before the
but
day,
everybody else
leading
got to
into
be
a lot of the
And it was his fault that he died.
pre-existing conspiracies, given the timing of it. But I don't know
Could
if
be
he's
friends
like,
forever.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if he's so far. I don't know if he's denying.
Long as one of us doesn't get like
he's also in legal
Just
trouble.
AIDS,
considering that-
rash,
Here's the thing.
rash or
Okay,
AIDS.
here's the
AIDS is okay because they got
This
medicine for that
accusation-
now.
I think of medicine for skin rash too.
And one
Well,
that actually
yeah, but
has
it's
plenty.
it's
If
different.
the political
It's
reporting is correct, there's no reason for
It's
me to
just
believe
different.
no.
All right, let's go ahead.
There's
Let's go.
already enough
Let's go.
evidence
You even put.
to convict
Let's
that
go ahead and
And
go.
the victim
It was not a
has-
base. It's not a base.
until like
You
2041.
might gotta
Because
be
it's 2021 is a 20-year statute of limitations.
There
So
was-
she has until 2041.
was-
Not really. What do you mean? I wouldn't say
Vietnam,
convict yet since.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Not convict.
I might hop
Sorry,
on a
I should
little
have said
early tomorrow.
charge. It
Maybe
is hard to
it
prosecute.
depends.
There's
I
definitely
got
enough to
something
charge.
to do tomorrow.
Going to lose our ability to fundraise.
Good night.
We are going to lose our ability to
Okay,
access
explain
Carter Day.
sex and sex. They had a,
I just
We're
saw
going to
a
lose
British person.
that figure was shit
That
because
any
I
campaign
think they go
needs
wolf,
on the basic level
but
I can't tell yet.
they go wolf by wolf and
larger
I can't go yet.
organizations,
Sir,
the national level party,
more
the bigger
Europeans
donor
died
networks, they
not
are all
having
committed to
air
spending no money in
conditioners
this race
per
if
year
I'm in
than
it. They would rather
Americans
see
to gun
Susan
violence.
Collins
So
win
listen with that one. Riddle
than
me
have
that
me be
one.
the next senator from Maine.
Put that in your math equation. Lick
So-
my balls. USA, one more to that.
What comes next needs to come from the people. Needs to come from the people of Maine. Needs to come
Oh,
from
and
the
you know that
voters who on
squirrels
June
are the
9th,
only mammal.
at a strength of over 150 2000, the largest number in the history of Maine primaries, said no to this kind of politics. Voted for a politics that would actually
Terminal velocity is the fastest
against the
an object
against
could
the
fall.
truth.
So like we have a certain terminal velocity, a couch at a certain terminal velocity.
Don't buy this. Just don't
Terminal velocity is the fastest that you'll get if you start falling.
don't
Let's say if you start free falling from the stratosphere.
How this
It's the
process
fastest you'll
just do roast. That's I've been buying that
or how we get
Just
to
to
say this, it needs to be
Don't waste it.
Your
problem, see that voice there?
Do you know that squirrels are the only mammal
People in DC
don't
need to stay
die
in
from
DC.
fall damage
Decisions
at
should not be
terminal
made in
velocity?
back rooms by people in places of political power.
Terminal velocity is
Party apparatchiks are not the ones to make these decisions. These
It's just how
decisions
their
need to be made
bodies
and
work.
opened by
Terminal
the
velocity
people
is the
of this
fastest
state.
that
The people who got us here.
an object could fall. So like we have a
This is
certain
exactly
terminal velocity.
the kind of political system that
Terminal
everyone expects on being for that reason. We
Seriously,
need to ensure that
fucking
it is going to be open and democratic as we move forward.
that you'll get if you start falling. Let's say if you start free falling from the stratosphere. It's the fastest you'll get up to.
Amy and I see
And squirrels, no matter how high you drop them, they won't die.
last summer, right around this time.
He dropped out.
They're filled with rice and sand.
Spoiler alert. He dropped out.
Dude.
I'm trying to understand.
You know that squirrels are the only mammals that don't die from fall damage at terminal velocity.
We have to do this.
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure.
Over the past couple of days,
Before you go to
really yesterday and today,
now I'm just getting all
we have had to have that exact same conversation.
bounce ideas off each other. I say something, you guys say something. What if you just play like just one more thing? It's like a quick one. It's Tuesday
We
night.
believe
It's
that
just
for the movement to
nothing really
continue,
happens on a Wednesday. I mean, you know how it is.
I can't. I'm so sorry.
Well, hold on. What if? Hold on.
and for that reason,
Let me simply present. What if? Okay.
Close your eyes.
Coconut City won. No, you know what? This is a special.
we are suspending campaign
Two
operations.
pictures of his feet. If you played one more.
This is incredibly difficult because I know that some will think it's an admission of guilt, and it most certainly is not. We're not doing it because of the allegations. We're doing it because of the structures that are being taken away from us.
You know this.
It's the shit that EA just basically just fucked up
His
now.
last
And it's
it's round to hell right now.
like 13 years.
We both got eight. I gave it to him.
The
I
one's
gave him
like
eight.
really good bad, and it was probably like 9 or 12.
The reason why I just like long and convoluted route, I suspect, is to you know,
It's gonna be shit inside years.
from by the establishment, so that there is like still a decent amount of towards Democrats. This is
Wrong with my
I
son.
want to
I don't know why you're
apologize
being
to
that
Brad
ignorant.
Bladner, convincing him to go to Iraq and Afghanistan. Convincing him that joining the mercenary brigades would be a viable route for his career. I also wrote most of his speeches as well. That was really up of me. My mistake. Okay. I was the Army recruiter for Graham Bladner. Although he's older than me, it's time for me to take responsibility. So I just think like, oh God, the Democrats, man. Oh no, everything is so fucked up, dude. Because he's suspending his campaign. There's still going to be a lot of palpable rage towards the establishment.
Go ahead and click that
There are going to be people, especially after his denials, the people that love him, that voted for him, are just and don't care about women at all.
We got the football now.
But it's just shit that when you get started to
Not only that,
it's like
call it week 6, 7, 8. I don't really know. I just do it. I have my mind to go out early. We need to watch it.
process here instead are using one person to replace Greg Barnes.
He still got it, or at least that was a year, 8 months ago.
I think this
So
bill
I don't
helps
really
for
know, but
Jackson.
you guys have fun with that, I guess.
Depending
You
on
have
who's
fun with all
actually
that
in
comes
the
with
But they need here, they need
who's actually going to be a
Yes,
part of
sir.
the nomination system.
have another IG live something where you're supposed
But
to
even if it was literally like a populist figure, I think people are still going to be pissed off because they have no say.
Like Dr.
That's
Kamara
what
talking
you
to
can
me right now,
I
Dr.
said
still have his
to
rights. So if anything, this is going out into where you would like to go by saying,
like it
it's a tough
You know, just
situation.
kind of
It's
shit
one that
comes out and
I understand how precious the game is. I understand how fast the game goes by. I understand also how fast the game
announce the full
moves.
timeline details and how the nomination
Yes,
process moves
showing
forward.
and showing you that you would never be
Oh, yeah, some of
It's
them
happening
are
so
excellent.
fast. They have to see it. They have to Antonio Brown. They have to Randy Moss. They have to get it right.
Plattner has
They
to
have
go
to all of
immediately.
us.
He's a horrible
So
person
I
who's never
think
around.
as
But
the
with the
years
party's
go on,
doing
as
his
the years
DPN
pass
and
by,
self-damaging,
I would
they
hate
need
to
to
Brandon that you
primary
could look
maximum
back
voter
and think
participation.
about the time
And lo
that
and
he was
behold, oh, how
playing the
does the Liberal
game
Party of
when
Canada
he
pick
had
its
the
candidates?
leverage.
It's like, I know, but that's not
Right now, he
America,
got the
is it?
leverage. It
It's
feels
the
good.
game,
Yeah,
okay?
it does
And
right
that
now.
already
There's
happened.
gonna come a time.
Not only are you you're complaining about things that happened already, that they're overturning
Right
in
now,
undemocratic manners.
maximize the
Only
opportunity
2
that he has
years
right now
after,
and
this
take
exact
advantage
same
of that.
thing happened with Kamala Harris. I was in support of it at the time,
He
and I
knows
was
he
wrong.
play.
Okay,
Now,
I was
I would love to
wrong.
see one
Nancy
team healthy
Pelosi was
and
right.
contributing on
I
someone's
was wrong.
offense
Do you
and
understand?
doing what he does best.
I
and
said,
that's one route.
right now, unless they just straight up pick a candidate and it's a continuation,
Lazy
it's
fuck.
a candidate, you change candidate, right? Like, but it's like, here's the perfect pick. Nancy Pelosi knew how this Congress was, and she did not. I, on the other hand, the true kingmaker, outside
I
the
think
party,
the thing is, this
was
goes
in
back
favor
to
of Nancy Pelosi.
they
I
didn't
was
want to pay him.
wrong. I admit that. We
He
can't
ended up
do that
getting paid.
again, okay?
He still
Because
harbors some of that.
it creates tremendous enmity. I said, she wanted a primary. She wanted a fast primary.
Maybe he's not happy with the money that he got, or do we always think we're worth more than what we get? Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that would be fast. He got the money. He signed the contract. He was cool with that.
The speed in which the new candidate came in would show that the party was united. There's not enough time to have a primary. Every delegate seat in Maine convention was traced back to how actual primary voters cast their ballots on June 9th, Daily News says. Meaning most delegates would probably vote for Troy Jackson. Maine Democrats voted to run a convention for Senate. The state party could have decided that any process that didn't allow voters to say would be fatally compromised. It did not.
We went toe to toe
I
with one
like
of the
you.
most
I really appreciate,
political systems in the history of the world, and we won.
It's always a big but. Yes.
We
but
did.
you know what?
On June 9th,
You've been here, you know.
overwhelming numbers.
I ain't really have a whole lot.
We did it the right way. We built a campaign. We engaged in electoral politics. We motivated people.
Yes, sir.
We banded together.
Then
We
you
did
get
it
a
the way that we were told. We are supposed to make change. And we won. And now they are not
That is
going
where
to let us
your heart
have
drop when you get that call like that. Hey, that heart drop.
not just me.
I saw one ducked up in the cut.
And so it's funny campaign operations. I want to make clear though, I intend to file my paperwork
You
to
already didn't
withdraw.
want to give it a ring.
The
Now you say,
process
you know what, I
needs to
knew
assure
damn well
that
I
what
should have gave
comes
her that
next
damn ring.
One thing,
is
hey, fellas,
reflective
this is a small example.
of the
I know,
Mainers
even
who
though a
June
hypothetical
9th turned
coming
out
from
and
us.
showed that they are desperate for a
Always
different
trust you
kind
gotta
of
get to it.
politics.
Yeah? If you feel it, if you
It needs to
feel
be
it,
driven not from back rooms,
now.
but by the will of the people.
You ain't got to be Cleo.
And the decisions that come next must come from
And
that.
so I think that's the thing here. And you know something, but here's the thing. Oh, Joe,
All we
you
were
know
asking
somebody
for
wants to
is
fire you.
healthcare.
Yes, sir.
Guess what I'm not gonna do?
Was to end the genocide.
Yeah.
To use our
I know
taxpayer
you wanna
dollars
take
at
my
home
money.
to
I know
uplift
you
our
wanna recoup
communities
some of
instead
this
of
money.
waging war overseas.
I'm gonna go there and
We
rehab
were
every
asking
day.
for a fair system.
Every day I'm gonna go in there.
We're asking for an end
Hey,
to the
something happened
corruption,
internally. We just don't know
the
what it
end to the
is.
money in
There's
politics.
no way that a player, you don't come from
We were
money.
asking
You wasn't
for
rich.
real
You got rich because of
democracy, and we
obviously
did it
the
the right
services that you
way,
provided.
and we
They
won.
compensated you for your services, and you give the money back.
Something we don't know happens. Players don't do that. You don't do that. It never happens.
My name
Like he has
might be on the ballot
I just don't know what
but
it
that
was.
ballot line belongs to the people of Maine. And on November 3rd,
and like I
it
said,
needs to
that
belong
was,
to the
he
people
still
of
feeling
Maine.
some type of way
The
on
next
Joe
Democratic
that I had
senator
to wait this long to
for
get my
Maine
money. Maybe
needs
I
to
didn't get
belong
what
to
I
the
thought.
people of
They
Maine.
end up giving
Needs
to
to
the money.
reflect
He
the
gets
will
hurt.
and the
Yeah,
values
we should have
of
trusted
the
I
people.
could. And now they got buyer's remorse. He didn't want to be there. I got to take this money.
I love
They're
this.
not going to trade me. They didn't trade
I
me.
love Maine,
Right.
and I love Mainers in
And,
ways I can't
and
really
my grandma
describe.
said, boy, that's a match made in
Phil
heaven.
Smith talking about Xbox is running ground, by the way. Styles kind of also is full too.
And I have the utmost faith that we will continue to build, and we will continue to move towards a better future.
And listen, you also got to be careful. Is they're all in together. They're all in together.
I just show will.
And won't keep them shop at all.
Thank all of you,
Hey, come on now.
and keep fighting. We're
They
gonna
sure
win
will.
someday.
Okay, so he came out with this.
Michael
And
Parsons is now
this proves that
expected to
Chuck
miss
can't
at
really ever be a
least
Chad, even if he
half the
changes
season.
himself.
According to reports,
No, that's
Michael
not
could
true.
miss significantly more
That's
time
not
than many initially
and
expected
Chuck
as he
can
continued
change.
recovering from a torn
This
ACL he
one
suffered late in the season.
certainly did.
For a Green
Okay.
Bay team that invested
Yeah,
two
so
first
he's
round
just like
picks and
hyping up,
record-setting
he's
contract
hyping
and
up the
superstar
whole
pass rusher. The
process. He's
latest
saying
projection is far.
he starts off with a denial,
Isn't
which
that
is
what it
again,
put out?
I mean, come on, ridiculous. Like any kind of denial
Ocho.
that points
Yeah.
to a grander
What did I tell you?
conspiracy
Mm-hmm.
needs to
How about
have
family members?
paperwork
Always,
associated
every
with it. You
time.
know what I mean?
Why
Like,
they can't
it's
do this,
totally
huh?
ridiculous. Like he was like, "Oh, I heard about this accusation for the first time ever."
I don't
It's like,
know
yeah,
why-
well, that's kind of your fault, and it's a defensive statement that basically
one
tells
job.
his audience, like his
Be Michael
viewers,
Parsons for real.
his viewers, like, "Oh, I didn't know. Like, I
That's
didn't
the job you
know
got.
that this was
Right.
coming. I could not have lied to you because I didn't know it was coming." Platter statement campaign on call per source. On June 9th, 154,000
That's his only
projected
job.
public. They voted for something. They made their reason why they campaign that issue. We won and we did so spectacularly.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Which
fact,
they're not.
we
You
dropped
don't
2.5 million
don't believe anything.
for
Never
Susan
say nothing like
Collins.
that.
Steve Asher from the Democratic Party legal insurance process for replacement nominee that respects the rule of law and benefit Democratic policies for our 15,000 volunteers and all of
Who's
you.
most likely to win all costs? You believe the USA winning literally 60 extra money on calling market.
A very real way that deliver the mandate up to now the sole goal from the beginning of this thing has been to and we've done all of that together.
You
I feel deep gratitude
should not
and
know
deep
this
obligation to all of you to ensure that the voices of those
If it comes to, hey,
150,000
we know
people
this, we had a good idea that
from
he's probably
France
going to
is now
start
in the hands of the Maine Democratic Party. Lots of
Yeah.
people worry about this.
Yeah.
And this is the dedicated to sexual recognizing to is absolutely opposite. As removed by accusations of sexual and
Charles is only dog.
can't let
It'll
the
be your little bro.
can't let a mob
Yeah,
dynamic
he got all the
ways. Like they're all dude.
My sister.
We already
Be my
did
big
this.
sister.
Okay,
My mom, be my
we
mom.
already did this. There are ridiculous allegations.
We'll be saying you
very
I
clearly
think the Broncos are
and then there are credible allegations. That the difference in this circumstance is literally in this circumstance would be
That's why I want you
and it to spin them as though they're
whether
ridiculous.
you want to believe
If
it
we
or not.
have real-time
Anytime a
conversations
family member
way
speaks,
back when between the victim and other people,
Where do you think he got it?
there is no. It's a wrap.
Where do
You
you
know
think
what I
Michael
mean?
Parsons got that information?
That's why I said this is like
That
a.
potentially
It would be
his brother
difficult to predict
would
where
just
it's
have
at,
to see.
regardless.
Where
But
do you
like,
think he got that information from?
as far as allegations go away, this one is fairly reliable and it's to charge for sure. Like there's enough evidence there to charge.
That's why you don't
Yeah,
talk.
a Platter dropped out the
Anything you
video
say,
posting the well for David
if
West to
Charlie
stand up
will
and they
say
both
something,
shot each other.
right, Ocho,
Salisbury just voted to local social truth to nominate Platter drops out. Signed their Republican for candidate and they're actually voting up 356,000 votes for a platform. You have a platform by winning the likes of Jake Collins. And then I think Platter's like dropout tape is the turning bomb. He
I don't know the validity of
that
that.
is
How does that help Michael's rehab? How does that
a
help the back?
lot of his
Because at the end of the day,
a lot of his
that's what
voters
that's what it's about.
to feel
Everything, my whole book,
slighted,
how do I
feel
help them?
frustrated.
How
It
do I
was a
help them?
face-saving operation
Keep my
for
damn mouth
himself,
shut.
narcissistic through and through, all the way to the bitter end.
Damn. My goddamn Michael, man. I think he hasn't got her.
Are going to be unbelievable. Because if you had 50,000 voted for him, right? If the goal there is to get 100,000 of those guys to vote for whoever in the general, okay, ensure that it'll be just mostly 50,000 of those 150,000 that will vote for whoever. That number drops to 0 if it's like
I don't know what about her. She's salty, that's good job.
I don't think that this actually applies pressure to the Democrats to do that. Because I think most of this, especially the straightforward denial from the start, Niles Fanai says Grant Plattner announced just moments ago he's going to be Senate bids that argued just hours before
You're seeing this?
Plattner personally considered suspicion and discredited. The ideas he ran on, popular, not at all discredited. I agree with this. I have been saying this exact same thing. And yet, people see that as an endorsement of Grant Plattner, the person, and not the platform. So, refuse to see the platform on purpose because they're in opposition to the platform. The person is populism. Okay? There are a lot of opportunities who are taking advantage of the situation to basically personalize like any kind of party association as being the same guys, because they hate populism, they hate the Democratic Socialist America. But I don't know, I find it crazy that he just came out and did a face-saving operation. Like, I know he's narcissistic. You gotta listen to that kind of background. Once that's on your chest. I didn't think that he would try to even refute falling short on them. Fox News has the worst right here. It's the let's fault for this happening. I love this thing. That is more so for the base, is it not? Yeah, base, they fire up the base. It's the election that is proved about in any way, shape, or form, anything that's the majority. You know what I mean? I called the Trump. I called it a advantage to replace people. He's going to buy. It's really a question on whether or not we believe in the genuinely, though, you're taking a chance that this guy going to tell you every now was supposed to score trades once last week. That would have been the right. No, you should have said, I've let all of you down. I have far too much baggage. I'm sorry. I thought I could make some changes, and I let all of you down. 15,000 campaign down. I let the 250,000 that voted for me down. And most of all,
Yeah, that game was,
I let this person
that was such bullshit. It was just, this is somebody that was basically a slop game. I was so ass.
Sorry. Everyone asks me this
He got over. He got wrapped. And then there's just never want to go for anybody else. Okay. Your goal is a better future. In any way, shape, or form, if you want to go out like the nonsense that you are, you're supposed to eat it. And what are we doing? You're supposed to eat it. I know you dropped it.
after pressure from Democrat leaders following rape accusations, the woman previously engaged in a relationship.
Were you expecting to go out like you? I mean, no. I know that there's that in our not, so. It's just, it sucks, man. I feel like this is so
Video
short. They should have suspects just waters covering this. No. They can't have visitors covering this because he's going to endorse this guy's awesome. I don't know why the Democrats here without letting him run for office. He's been so good. I'm actually switching the party affiliation with Democrats to vote for him.
If you go to the bathroom, you're just gonna jump out of the window.
Over the past couple days, really yesterday and today, we've had to have that exact same conversation. We believe that for the movement to continue,
Look at this. Look at all the workers like getting patients out of here.
and for that reason,
Yo, bro, just pay the bill, leave, and then you can take all the bathroom things you want across the street.
we are suspending things on operations. This is incredibly difficult because I know that some of the things that you're looking at, and most certainly is not. We're not doing it because of the allegations, we're doing it because of the structure that are being taken away from us by those in power. But I also feel an immense amount of responsibility to everyone who has worked so hard to get us to where we are.
Early prediction, this is either going to be in Florida or California.
We went toe to toe with one of the most entrenched political systems in the history of the world, and we won. We beat them on June 9th in overwhelming numbers. We did it the right way. We built a campaign. We engaged in electoral politics. We motivated people. We banded together. We did it the way that we were told we are supposed to make change. We won. And now they are not going to let us have it. Not if it's me.
Oh, now you want to pay your bill when you're in the car.
And so it's campaign. They want to make clear that
You had
I
5 minutes to pay your bill.
my paperwork. It was wrong. The process needs to assure that veterans next is
Now you want to pay
reflective
your bill. Oh my
of
God.
the Mainers who on June 9th turned out and showed that they are dead.
I'm not doing this right now.
Oh, ma'am, I do not want to take you to the bill. If you keep fighting me, I'm going to take you to the bill.
I'm calling my attorney.
You can call your attorney in jail. They have a whole phone section. It might be a long line. It's late. There's a whole line. You can call your attorney in jail. Or you could have paid the bill, called your attorney, went to go pee, throw on a movie, and watch Netflix. But no, now you're going to prison.
Thanks.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 1:30. Besides, I was on for almost 3 hours. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be more crazy shit to look at and talk about. But yeah, guys. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.